Still haven't 5 hour day. Despicable man. Yeah, despicable man. There'd be no point in doing this if it was just crap content though. Alright, child, we're back. We are back, Rochelle. We're back. Now it's 1080p, bro.
All right, I'll see what's going on. Lumbago, really? You all right there,
Lumbago.
friend?
Oh, hey, you couldn't help me get my other horse back from over there, could you?
Yo,
Sure, no problem.
Thanks. It's the white one over there.
sure again, sure.
It looks pretty screwed.
Hey, easy now. Whoa,
That's a Shire.
easy. You're okay.
See, Uncle, that is a
Easy.
gentleman.
Good boy.
There, you got it. Well done, Arthur.
Alright, child, let's go. Alright, child, let's go, bro. Let's go.
Here. Here you go.
You're a gentleman, sir. A gentleman.
No
No, not
worries,
really.
bro. No
I was just
worries.
trying to impress the women.
Well, anyway, thank you.
Alright, get in the wagon. Alright, child, let's roll.
Let's go.
To Valentine.
You're turning into a regular old fairy godmother there, Arthur. What's that supposed to mean?
That means you got a heart. A small one, perhaps, hidden deep inside, but a real one. And you haven't, you repulsive old lizard.
Blizzards have hearts.
Well, Arthur, I'm proud of you.
To be honest, if you lot hadn't been here, I probably would have robbed him.
Well, you did it.
Oh my days, Chad.
This don't feel
This
right,
guy's
Arthur.
such a
Feels like
dummy,
the wrong
bro.
direction.
Shh.
Woo! Smell those sheep. Or is that Uncle?
Oh, very funny.
This looks like a decent little town. Other people, finally. Look at all that snow on the mountains. Sure don't want to be back up there. You think we should have asked
Yeesh.
Molly to come with us? Oh, no. Miss O'Shea is far too high and mighty now for the likes of us. Or to do any real work. She's a society lady now. Okay. Taking a
Sure
good look
again.
around, ladies. See what we got here.
Chair's always on the right. Sure you can pick up some bounties there, Arthur.
Heaven forbid you put your head on the line.
Yeah, well, that's a young man's game.
Ooh, yes. We can get up to some mischief here, all right.
Just remember, keep a low profile.
Will you remember that, though, Arthur?
Probably not.
Let's park up
Lol.
down the end there, near the stables.
Alright,
You got
park
some
by
kind
the
of phone
stables.
with me?
No, nigga, shut up.
All right. Here we are, just like I said. Cultural center of civilization. Man at his finest.
Uncle, what are we doing?
Well, we're gonna do what any self-respecting maniac does. Put the women to work.
With pleasure. We'll start at the saloon.
Okay, just stay out of trouble and don't get yourselves noticed.
Right, I need to get something from the stores.
Okay, well, we'll see you at the general store when you're done.
Come on, ladies. Imagine we're in Paris.
Come on.
So that's how you see yourself, is it? A maniac?
Well, in my youth, I used to be known as the one-shot kid.
Oh wow.
Okay. I'm not gonna ask why.
You are a sad man, Arthur Morgan. But I know you love me.
Desperately. You're my favorite parasite. No. Ringworm's my favorite parasite. You're my second favorite parasite.
Very funny.
No.
I lied. Ringworm. Then rats with the plague. Then you.
This is the place now. Come on. Morning.
Right hand side.
Same old.
So, what do you need?
Hell, a drop of whiskey for a start. You know, something to pass the time while we're waiting on the women.
Always thinking ahead, ain't you?
Why don't you pick out a cigar? A cigar always focuses the mind, I find.
What are you saying?
Well, you seem a little scattered, Arthur. Trust old uncle.
Full stock list in the catalog here on the counter. Whiskey's on the top shelf, nearest the door.
Some drink tobacco too. Oh, I saw that out there. Cocaine gun, sure well. Right back.
You're actually buying for once? You feeling all right?
See this? Young folk got no respect for their elders no more. What do you reckon? The lamb or the sausage?
Okay, if you're done, I'll meet you outside. I won't be too long.
I'm a sausage. What got loud in here, bro? Alright, let's get the horse revival, bro. Yeah, let's get a horse revival. We can grab two of
Thank you
those.
kindly. Ah, this should do the trick.
Yep, that's fine whiskey.
Alright, y'all, let's go. Uncle's full suit.
Here's to your good health, my sir. It's a funny world, you know. This time in my career, I pictured myself being married to an heiress.
Gentlemen, I think I
Getting
got
what?
something good.
What?
I snuck into this fancy house, acted like a servant girl. Usually works. Someone was saying her sister was taking a trip from New York or someplace. Train full of rich tourists heading to Saint Denis and then cruising off to Brazil.
Okay.
A train laden with baggage and passing through a bit of deserted country at night as to get to the docks in time for the tides in some place called Scarlet Meadows.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, it's right out near New Hanover. Right, it's real quiet out there.
Sounds good. Where's Tilly and Karen?
I think at the hotel. They were picking up some drunken fellas that they was gonna rob.
Why?
It seemed easy. They have been gone for quite a while.
I guess I'll go see if there's any trouble.
Oh, there's
Sure
Timmy
again,
over
sure.
there. That does not look ideal.
Excuse me.
Alright, y'all, let's go.
You thought I wouldn't find you, Tilly?
You can go kiss a damn snake for all I care. Get off me! Get off of me!
I've been looking too long.
Get your hands off her, friend.
Who are you?
A friend of mine.
Get
Oh, I
off
freaking can't go into cinematic mode.
Or what exactly?
You want to find out?
You're making a big mistake, Tilly Jackson.
Just get lost.
I ain't doing this with you.
Go
right
wait with
now.
Uncle and Mary Beth. They're across the street.
Okay. Thanks, Arthur.
Sure. They are searching the hotel for Karen.
Come on, try and help
Can I
me.
help you, sir?
I do all I can manage. Are you doing all you can?
I'm looking for a girl who came in here earlier with a drunk fella. Mid-20s, blonde. You'd remember her.
Yeah, they're in 2B upstairs. Are you, a friend of his?
A friend of hers.
Sure again.
No trouble now, please.
Sure again, sure. Like 2B, 2B, 2B. What's over here? Ah, hell no.
Hey! A friend of hers.
Get out of here, buddy. I paid.
They paid to hit her, you goddamn animal. Come here!
Oh, damn. Oh, shit.
Paid for nothing. Think you...
Oh, damn, bro.
What the hell are you doing here?
Trying to play him? Not very well.
You okay?
Fine.
You sure?
Yeah. Nothing to worry about. Just men. But stupid bastard was boasting about the bank.
The bank?
Sure, I know small town banks are usually a waste of time, but this is a livestock town. There's lots of cash sometimes.
Okay. Keep investigating.
I will.
Sure, bro. No, just good, bro. Alright, now I can go, Chad. Now I can go. Getting at 32 cents, bro?
I hope everything's okay up there.
After you.
Yep, everything is okay, bro. Everything is okay.
Thank you, Arthur. I don't much like being saved, but when I have to be.
I understand.
You okay?
Sure. He only punched me. Arthur punched him a lot harder.
All right, then.
Hey, who's that guy over there looking at us?
Weren't you in Blackwater a few weeks back?
Me? No, sir. Ain't from there.
Oh, you were. Well, I definitely saw you with a bunch of fellers.
Me? No. Impossible. Listen, buddy, come here for a minute.
I saw you.
Come here.
Come here, bro.
I don't like this. Me neither. Go get the girls home. I'm gonna go have a word with our friend.
Be careful, Arthur.
Just a word. Yeah.
I have a word with bro.
Just borrowing it.
You stay away from me.
Get back here right now.
Where do I see? Where is he? Where is he? Nigger! Did the horse die? Lost the man from Blackwater. Oh, okay. Retry checkpoint. Oh my days, bro. Just because of that guy in this freaking haystack, bro.
Just borrowing it.
You stay away from me.
Get back
No,
here
nigga.
right now. You stop right here.
Alright, there we go. He moved. Alright, there he is. Hey, stop running, bro. Are you mad?
I didn't mean nothing by it. Honest.
Nah, yeah, you know too much, bro.
Why are you telling lies about me?
No. I got it wrong, partner. I got it very wrong. Now please help me up.
I ain't never been in Blackwater.
Then why are you chasing me?
I've got an unfortunate face.
Yes, me too. Now please pull me up. Please.
Die, nigga.
All right, girl.
Let's go, chat. Hold details. Find currently 45 seconds. Alright, now let's return the horse, bro. Let's return the horse, bro.
Hey! My horse!
Here's your horseback, friend.
Oh, you really were just borrowing it.
Appreciate it.
I bet, chat. Boy the horse. Iowkey. Oh my days, the lighting on me is so horrible, bro. Even in 180p. I need to go PT low key. Alright, chat, back. You're going down, it's going down. You're going down, it's going down. I'm on that, shot it tweaking. I'm on that, yeah. I'm on that, shot it tweaking. I'm on that, yeah. Alright, back to this, chat, back to this. Yeah, what? I thought running like this, okay. We're getting jiggy in this chair, like easy in the squeeze, yeah. Easy in the chair, yeah.
Alright, there we go.
Alright, chat, what's up?
Arthur, come here. Come over here. I want you to meet our friends.
Pleased to meet you.
Well, ain't you just a toughest teak mountain man?
Oh, you be quiet, Anastasia. Anyone can tell this one is a pussy cat.
Exactly. Yes, he's a pussy cat. Ain't that so?
Sure.
Arthur?
Whatever you say. How much you cost, anyway?
Well, ain't that a nice way to talk to a lady?
Oh, I didn't know I was talking to a lady.
Excuse me.
Oh, we talked to.
Well, I must say, you gotta find way
Oh,
with the
Charles
women,
Nor,
amigo.
bro.
Yeah, regular dandy and a charm. Where's Bill?
Oh man, I dread to think about it. Hey! There he is.
Watch where you're going. Take it
Are you about to kiss that guy or punch him?
Oh, and we have
Oh, damn, bro. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Ooh. Ooh. Bounce. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. You tell me, bro.
Come here, you little greaser.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, hit like I could.
Alright. Oh, damn. Arthur, stick drift, bro. Arthur, help Javier, bro. Oh, damn, bro.
You want some too, huh? Come on, pretty boy.
Pretty boy, you're
Pretty boy, bro. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. All right. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Breakthrough, breakthrough, breakthrough. I bet, bro. Beat him, bro. Beat him. Yeah. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him.
Please, please, I beg you, stop. Come, sir. You won the fight already. Surely that's enough.
What business is it of yours?
No business. No business, sir, but please, I beg you.
Oh, damn, bro.
Making new friends again, I see, Arthur.
Look who we found.
Trelawney.
sniffing about.
Josiah Trelawney.
The very same.
Well, I thought you'd gone to New York.
And miss all this glamour. You must be joking.
How are you?
Well, quite well indeed. I went to Blackwater looking for you gentlemen. You're not very popular there, it seems. Ah, Javier and Charles. I've missed you. And Bill looking as well as can be. Gentlemen, always a pleasure.
You're right. We ain't too popular in Blackwater.
We left a lot of money there.
And young Sean, it seems.
Sean.
You found him.
Yes, I have. He's being held by some bounty hunters, trying to see how much money the government will pay them. I know he's in Blackwater, but there's talk of them moving.
Well, if we step foot in Blackwater... Well, then we're dead men for sure.
There'll be Pinkertons all over the place, but if he's alive, we gotta try.
Yeah, of course.
It's you they want, Dutch.
Always is. Charles, go find out what you can, carefully. Josiah, take Javier. Arthur, go get yourself cleaned up. Join them when you're ready.
Well, what about me?
Well, exactly. What about you?
What does that mean?
Oh, Bill, come on.
No, Bill. Come on. Save Javier within 50 seconds. Oh, there's also this stranger mission. RDR is the only like thing while generally like we're like, okay, let's play some side missions. Because it's literally my favorite game. I thought Loki book it, bro. Go on a race without it, you'd lose. That makes sense. He has to be agile. He's a freaking cowboy.
Watch out.
Anyway, apologies.
Yeah, you know better than that.
Come on, sir. Try to remember. What really happened at Sylvia's Saloon back in '76?
Just a lot of buck, Plato. It's just a lot of buck.
It's not
Oh, shit.
wrong. Calloway, sir, it's history.
Ancient history, done and dusted. The dead got off lucky, the living gotta keep suffering.
Who's your friend there?
Put that in your fucking book, Plato.
This is Jim Boy Calloway. The Jim Boy Calloway.
Who?
The gunslinger. Fastest left-handed draw that ever drew breath. He once killed 14 men in a fight at Lucy Hollow.
What are you waiting for?
How do you mean?
Well, I reckon right now, kill him yourself.
I don't want to kill him. I want to deify him. He's a god.
What's that mean?
I'm trying to write his biography.
And how's that going?
I think I prefer the duel. Either I'd kill him and be able to be Baltimore's finest ever gunslinger, or he'd kill me and I could be set free from ever having to speak to him again.
Well, you're starting to understand something very important.
What's that?
The joys of gunslinging. It's win-win, freedom or glory.
That's brilliant. I'm gonna write that down, if I may.
Be my guest.
What's your name?
I don't have a name.
But you are a gunslinger.
Not really. I mean, folks who need shooting, I try and shoot in the back. All that other stuff, it's, well, bunk.
But you fought duels.
Once upon a time, I may have.
And you ain't interested in fame.
I don't think so.
Strange. But you like fortune.
I need money, sure.
Okay. Then forgive me, mister, if I seem a little desperate. I am a little desperate. This book, I've got to make a thing of it, and, well, there's a whole list of gunfighters. Legends, every last one. Emmett Granger. Flaco Hernandez. Billy Midnight. Black Bell.
Never heard of them.
Maybe you can go and speak to them. Ask them about Calloway. Any of them get uppity, shoot them. I can't believe I just said that, but...
You want me to go and find some sad, deluded fools like him, ask if he was the greatest, and then if they get uppity, shoot him?
Does sound a lot worse than it did in my head.
How much you paying?
Well, a lot. Half the proceeds of the book, if you help me get it written.
I'll see what I can do.
Ha! Oh, get photos.
Okay.
And there are notes on the back of those portraits that should lead you to him.
I'll see what I can find out.
I imagine we'll be stuck here upon your return. Here or some other flop house.
Alright, let's go, Chad.
Damn.
Oh, horse is out of whistling range.
Yeah, these new bandsaws they got us working with, about as reliable as women's watch.
Alright. Completely forgot about the horse mechanic for DR. I completely forgot. I forgot. Swans. Let's go to a stagecoach, Loki. God bless your heart, it can be retrieved from the horse wardrobe. But look, what's a stagecoach, bro? Gender question you previously listed for fee. Gang, I ain't got no money. Actually, I do, but like, I never been to that train station before, so I can't. What ain't who?
Afraid to get blood on my hands. Go down.
I bet. Oh damn!
You got no hope, mister.
Ah. Oh shit! Oh damn!
Finish this.
Let me loot your ass too, bro. Open the loot bro too, chat. Alright, I can't steal a horse.
Okay there?
Dude, what the horse is that against you, bro? Sugar sources as well, sticking phone, bro. You ain't see shit, bro. You ain't see shit, bro. You ain't see shit, bro. Oh, that was the companion. I'm going to come, bro. You ain't finna do shit to me, bro. Alright, let's come. Alright, comes over here. Alright, come. Over there, bro. You ain't finna do nothing to me, bro. Okay, why you get off the horse, bro?
Yep.
You're wanted, lawman, and now searching for you.
Who goes there? It's Arthur. Look who's back.
Hey, Arthur.
Hey, Jose. Nah, I don't want to do the hunting mission right now, though. Oh, sure, why not, why not, why not? Jose!
Jose,
You want to go hunting?
what are you hunting? An elephant?
I wish. No, I saw a huge bear. One of the biggest I ever saw. I reckon nearly 1,000 pounds.
My God. Look, you need me to come with you.
Of course. Let's go.
Where are we heading exactly?
Up near the Dakota River. Might take a day or two.
I could do with a break from this place.
Oh, me too. It's been a rough couple of weeks. You need anything?
I don't think so. I got all I need.
Let's go then. So you still ain't replaced Boadicea?
Nah, I miss her. She was quite a horse. This one's okay, but ain't no Boadicea.
I've been meaning to offload this big Shire horse for a while now. Unruly bastard.
Where'd you get him?
Some big, loudmouth bastard tried to rob me and was out riding, so I... Well, you know how it is.
I see.
Let's take him to Valentine. It's on the way, sorta. There's a decent dealer there. We'll unload him, you could buy yourself a new horse. Put your saddle on him, let's get going.
Okay. But I do kind of like this horse.
There's nothing wrong with 2 horses. And the stables always have the best ones.
Well, I guess you're right.
Ah, gang.
This is gonna be fun, Arthur.
You won't throw me?
No, he's an angel, if I'm near him.
Nasty little look in his eyes.
Oh, don't be rude about this magnificent creature. Okay, see if you can get your leg over that brute.
Easy, big feller.
All right, let's head into town. No bar fights, please.
Yeah, sure, gang, sure.
I'll do my best.
We're heading out. Might be gone a couple of days. They got a good range of horse tack at the Valentine stables. Some beautiful saddles. I used to have a real nice one.
Yeah, what happened to that?
Got stolen outside that saloon in Deer Creek.
Ah, I remember now. Just about. That turned into a long day.
Yes. Remember? Mac went crazy, threatened to kill the whole town. And Davy was passed out so cold we left him there, came back in the next day, and he woke up, started right back drinking again.
I miss those boys.
Jenny, too. She had some spark, that girl.
It must be pretty hard on Lenny. You could tell he was sweet on her.
Well, Lenny and Jenny could never have worked. That's
Wow.
like Arthur and Martha, or Bill and Phil.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Does feel a bit like our luck died with them, too.
Nonsense. We'll be all right. Just need some
Oh,
money to get back
Hosea.
on our feet.
If only you
Hope
knew.
so. You find a way to offload those Cornwall bonds yet?
Not yet. They're still very hot. Need to be done right. I have a couple of leads I'm looking into. Don't let that big bastard get the better of you there, Arthur.
He's all right.
Oh,
Yeah, good boy.
stables are just up ahead.
Sure, gang, sure.
All right. Go sell that big brute and buy yourself a horse.
Okay.
I'm going off to the general store. Get a few things to lure that bear out with. Meet you back here in a bit.
Hey, how can I help you? I'm in the market for a new horse. Something strong and fast.
Yeah, well, you're in the right place. I got some beauties in at the moment. Yeah. And what about this one here? Yeah, you looking to sell?
I ain't sure yet.
You got papers?
No. No papers.
Well, of course, that's gonna affect what I can pay. But your luck's in. I got a fella who's been looking for a decent workhorse like this for a while. He'll pay a good price. Otherwise, I can always stable him here for you. Here, take a look.
Sale, bro. Dutch warm blood, American Stanbred, Morgan. Guess we got the Morgan. Wait, you can name the horse? We'll name the horse Horse, child. We'll name the horse Horse. Ducks and services. What's this? Oh, equipment. Saddles. Want a black saddle, bro. Platform is to take you boost to Mr. Treat you right. Alright, I'm not spending that much money for the saddle. Holy, bro. I'm still too broke.
All right, partner. You got yourself a deal. And a fine new horse.
I hope so.
Well, I don't sell anything other than good animals. You have my word on that. All right, let's see. Here are your papers. And on me, a new grooming brush and some treats.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. All right, you treat this fella well. I know he's gonna look after you just fine.
Now think about it.
Interesting choice. How much did you pay for that thing?
Not that much.
Okay, well, with some good care, you should be able to make something of it. All right, let's get going. We got quite a ride ahead of us.
You sure, good, sure.
So, what's this lake we're heading for?
It's called O'Creagh's Run, up in the mountains east of Cumberland Falls. I just hope I can remember how to get there.
Back into the mountains? I sure didn't figure on that.
But this time, we're doing the chasing. Yeah! So how are things with you and John?
Fine.
Ain't it about time you let it go now?
It was
Nah,
a year,
gang.
Hosea. He ditched us for a goddamn year.
I've spoken to him many times. He knows he did wrong. He just wants to put it behind him.
I'm sure he does. Running off on that kid is one thing, but there's code, and he knows that. He ain't Trelawney. Dutch and you pretty much raised him.
I know, but it's done. Has been for a while now.
Yep.
Nobody else would have been welcomed back that easy after that long, and you know it.
Maybe. But please don't you put that to the test.
I never would.
Oh, damn, bro.
Okay, I think we need to head right up here. Yes, I remember this place. Moonstone Pond. We're going the right way. That's the lake there. Good. We made it. Let's loop around the other side.
Yeah.
Ha!
Sure, good, sure.
Where do you think Mike...
Right, map? Wait, where are we, bro? What? Gang, what?
and Lenny got to? Susan sent them out scouting, but I figure they'd be back by now.
I have no idea. I hope they weren't picked up.
Why she sent Micah, I don't know.
He's effective in his own way. And Lenny's got a good head on his shoulders.
Well, shouldn't have taken him this long.
No, but no point thinking the worst. Look there. Rabbits. Maybe we should catch one to cook.
Sure. Try and shoot one.
You don't want to use anything too powerful on a small animal like that. Just ruin the meat. Best thing's a bow or a .22 caliber varmint rifle.
I have hunted rabbits before, you know.
Yes, and obliterated them with a shotgun if I remember right.
Gang. Yeah, you can see shit, bro. Like pick up rabbit. Go to Hosea. Like pick up rabbit. Go to Hosea.
Good job. All right. It's getting late. Reckon we should camp here.
Sure.
Store rabbit on horse.
Well, then you get us set up.
All right. Let's go. There we go. There.
I'm famished.
Cook that rabbit, then. They're delicious on an open fire like this.
Fine by me.
Rabbit is delicious on an open fire. Great knowledge.
You want some of this?
No, I'm fine. I don't like eating this late.
Okay. After all that.
Alright, I'm a piece of rabbit.
All right. Well, we better get some rest. I want to be up at first light to find this monster.
He better be worth all this drama.
Yeah. Oh, there's no I if you let sleeping there. Damn.
Morning, Arthur. You ready?
Oh, give me a minute.
Coffee?
Sure.
There you go.
So, what's your plan?
Well, we'll see if we can track him, but we might need to lay bait to draw him out. Bears like fish, obviously, but they also have a sweet tooth. A lot of fellas bait, then shoot from the trees, but I prefer to hunt on the ground. More dangerous, but we'll have a much better chance of getting a good shot in. And if he bolts, we can start right off after him. Can you mix up this bait for me while I finish packing this up? Fish, berries. Tie it up in that rag when you're done.
I hope you know what you're talking about.
I grew up in the mountains, Arthur. I was virtually weaned on bear meat. Hurry up so we can get going.
Aircraft.
Okay, I think I got this done.
Good. Pack up and we'll get going. Come on, stuff, let's go. Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
We'll try our luck down by the water. That's where I saw him last.
Okay.
Sure again,
How's
sure.
that horse treating you?
So far, so good.
You know, I was in this area with Bessie years ago.
Really? I didn't know that. I imagine you still miss her.
Every day.
Did you two ever think about getting out of the life?
We did briefly. You don't remember? Guess you were still young. Didn't last long.
Good
I
lord.
drifted back into it. She understood. She knew what I was.
I remember you not being around for a while, but well, things were looser back then.
Truth is, there's never really any getting out. And staying in, it's hard. You know that. But Bessie and I made it work. Why? You thinking about getting out?
Me? No, of course not.
Listen, if Dutch's grand plans work, and we can make enough money to go someplace new, really new, maybe we can all have a new start.
New
Anyway,
start.
for now, let's try and chase ourselves a bear, shall we? Let's look by the water here, see if he's been fishing again recently. Look for tracks, dung, bones, any sign of him.
Right over here, bro.
Well, there's some paw marks here, Hosea. They sure look big enough.
Good. Let's hope it's him. Can you tell which way he went?
This way. The tracks go into those trees.
Alright, straight down here.
Wait a minute. Something on the ground here.
Half-eaten fish here. Must have been left by our friend, I reckon.
Come on, see if there's anything else.
Oh, it's down.
Something else on the ground, just here. There's shit here. Watch your step.
Looks real fresh. Reckon he's got to be close.
Let's keep going.
Alright.
Damn it. Looks like the trail ends here. We lost him?
For now. A little optimism, Arthur.
Well, what do you think?
I think we split up and each look.
Either that or we could place bait here.
That could work. Which do you think?
Bait.
Let's bait here.
Fine by me. Let's leave the bag over there. By those boulders up ahead, looks like a good spot for it.
Galen made that bait for a reason, bro. Of course, we're gonna use it.
Now we wait.
£1,000, you say?
More or less. Big scar down his face. Hey, did that bait look okay to you?
I think so. You're the expert.
Ready with your gun there?
I'm good. You okay? You seem nervous.
So do you. I'm fine. Let's just take a look at that bait.
Sure.
Come on.
We only just said it, Jose.
I know, but we need to do this right.
Expect bait.
Got your knife?
Oh, damn, bro.
Easy. No, it's too close.
Oh, shit. Hey, bro! was in cinematic mode. I was in cinematic mode. I was in cinematic mode, bro. Damn. Jose, you dog, bro. How you finna leave me like that, bro?
Of course I'm fine. It's nothing. Nothing at all.
Thank you, I think. That was fun.
You know what, Arthur Morgan? I'm a little old and beaten up to be after the biggest game. You can have this.
What is it?
It's a map. A man in a bar gave it to me. Well, I stole it from him, but that's another story. He said it told him where to find some real big animals.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. You saved my life, Arthur. I think I'm going back to camp to lick my wounds. You coming, or you gonna track that monster? Well...
Damn, I'm going with you, Jose, bro.
I'm coming with you.
Let's get going, then.
I cannot freaking hunt that thing alone, bro. Well, no, I can hunt it alone, but I don't have the ammo capacity, bro. I was shooting and nothing was happening, bro. Freaking went into cinematic mode, and then I freaking got blasted off, bro.
Let's see if Dutch gives us any crap about disappearing like that. I don't need another "we gotta be out there making money" speech.
We were just out scoping a lead. He doesn't need to know it was a big furry one. Well, thanks, Arthur. I probably owe you one.
Don't worry about it.
I need to head out to Emerald Ranch soon. Look into something.
See you later. Bruises don't look so bad.
Track the bill within 1 minute. Complete the shield the at least 6 times.
Good morning.
Karen.
Arthur.
Yeah, again?
Dutch, I need you to do me a favor. Nothing too serious.
Depends.
I need you to help Herr Strauss.
I've been working hard, Dutch.
I know. And I know Strauss's business is not too glamorous, but it pays. Please, son, for me.
Okay. I'd leave him to it if I was you.
That stubborn man.
Yes, you really should rest, John.
I should have known you'd be sniffing around.
Let me know if you'd like me to peel you a grape.
Who makes this crap up? Why are we having a war with the goddamn Philippines? Who cares about the Philippines? What even are the Philippines? Just the biggest load of nonsense yet. God. It's enough to turn a good, honest fella to drink. Being a bad, dishonest fella, it's gonna send me to drink twice as fast. I just can't cope. Really. I can't.
What are you mumbling about?
Why are we fighting the Philippines, huh?
I don't know. Why are you so worked up about it? Okay, I'll catch you later then.
Yep, yep. Okay, Arthur.
Oh, we're at what? The Philippines right now? Damn.
They're getting hungry, Mr. Morgan.
Who is?
The people you haven't fed.
Me?
Okay. What
When
about
did
me?
that become my job?
Others are pulling their weight.
Oh, give it a rest, will you?
Fine, gang. I'll go get food.
Good morning, Arthur.
Well, what's good, Molly?
Hello.
I am mighty glad to be out of that cold, Mr. Morgan.
Me too.
Oh, I am getting too old for this gallivanting.
Me too. Yep.
Alright, sure. Let's go out, search for food, I guess. By the river. Like I know you can go down there.
Yeah.
Like down here, I know there's supposed to be like freaking deer.
Hey.
Oh damn. You're here there? What's up, bro?
Hey, what's with the holler?
I got bit. Oh, God. Oh, I need medicine.
Here,
Or a siphon.
drink this.
Oh,
Here, drink this, bro. Drink it, bro.
medicine? Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, you saved my life. I owe you.
Got that right.
I do. Now, I gotta get out of here. Don't much like it around here no more.
Glad I could help. Keep your eyes on the ground, huh?
Yeah, you do that, bro. You do that. Okay, where are all these guys, bro? Oh, okay, there's a snake. You jerk.
Yeah, okay, boy. Slow up now.
Let's go. Wait. Hold on. Food? Tobacco?
Easy there.
Kill?
That's it.
Alright, pick up. though.
Pretty good hunt there, boy. All right, boy. Yep.
And now let's go.
Mister?
Right now, dip.
Who goes there?
Arthur!
The hero returns.
Right, remove whitetail deer.
It'll shut you up. I'll try. But father ain't nothing I know about.
Here's a hint. Act like you ain't a selfish, bloodthirsty moron.
You mean lie?
Shut up.
Oh. Lol.
That is a good size. Well done.
Thank you, bro.
Okay, Mr. Morgan. You know, these hides and furs can also be done up into coats and boots and such. Beyond my skills, but there's a trapper that travels around these parts, Canadian feller, skilled tanner. He can make just about anything. You should drop in on him sometime.
Okay, I'll keep my eye out for him.
Sure, good.
Just in time, Mr. Morgan. Many thanks, Mr. Morgan.
Hey, Arthur, what you want? Oh, man, you're one sour son of a bitch, ain't you?
Only when I see you.
Only when I see you.
All right, Jim.
Well, I should get back to it.
Okay, Arthur.
Hi, Arthur.
My lady. Hang in there. We're on the up.
I know. I'm fine.
Sure, Shawty, sure. Let's shut up, boy, bro. Let's do something now, bro. Let's do something now. No, enough of RDR, bro. Enough of RDR, bro. Eres oggi a cara coração. E noite na cara coração. E nós ficamos de casa. Gira, roda, gira, encontrar. What? What should I do? What's low key?
I tried every fast food's highest calorie item, and let's just say it got disturbing. Some of these items alone could fuel your entire day's needs for calories. But I'm not just buying these items to see who has the highest calorie item. I also want to see if these diabolical foods are even worth it. So first up is Chipotle. We're making a big burrito today. But for Chipotle's highest calorie item, I got a burrito, double tortilla, double carnitas, double white rice, double black beans, queso, sour cream.
Damn, bro! For the burrito, double tortilla, carnitas, white rice, black beans, queso, sour cream, cheese, guacamole. No child, I've never had a burrito before. I want to try burrito now. She sounds too good, bro. Just go in there and go. You know what type shit? Like, yeah, bro.
Cheese, and guacamole. So after this poor lady attempted to fold this burrito, I paid for my food so I could try Chipotle's highest calorie item. For this video, we got two special guests here today. We got Kyle and Juwan. Welcome yourselves.
I'm pumped to be here for a burrito.
Do you guys know how many calories are in this burrito?
We took a guess.
I think you should try to guess.
2,100.
2,100 calories.
I think it's 25. Yeah.
2,310 calories.
That's a whole day's worth.
It's got 101 grams of protein, 239 grams of carbs, and 100 grams of fat. You could probably feed a whole family with this.
Feels like the 2.5-pound dumbbell at the gym, like literally.
They couldn't even wrap the whole thing, bro. But I explained to them that we're rating it on taste and value. I'll give the first bite.
That's a lot of tortilla right there. I don't think you got any filling on that one.
I literally just got tortilla.
Oh, the crunch. I'm gonna just go right over the same bite.
Okay, but here's the important part. What is your rating on taste and value? Taste, pretty bland. I'll give it like a 6.
I'm gonna be the optimist here. Always aim higher. 7.
I'm a Carnitas fan, so I'm gonna go with 7 as well.
Now value, it's 21 bucks for this behemoth. I guess you could eat this for multiple days in a row. I'm gonna give it, it's got an 8 on value.
Might be a 7.8 out of 10.
Feeling like a 3. $21 is too much.
Let's move on to the next place.
Let me do another bite.
So at 2,310 calories, Chipotle takes the top of the leaderboard for now. So Chick-fil-A's highest calorie item is surprisingly the Cobb salad, which has lettuce, fried nuggets, tomato, egg, corn, cheese, bacon, crispy bell peppers, and avocado lime ranch. It also has way too many ingredients I can't pronounce, but after a few minutes I picked up the highest calorie item. This meal at Chick-fil-A is 1,100 calories.
So healthy.
But this meal had 42 grams of protein, 61 grams of fat, and 32 grams of carbs.
I think it's gonna be a fried chicken salad with a lot of heavy dressing.
I feel like it's gonna be a salad as well. I don't feel like it's like a Cobb salad. That's horrible.
Wait, that's 1,100 with the dressing?
Yes, and this ranch alone had 310 calories.
For this.
And I love that stuff.
I have one in my fridge, actually. What else is 300 calories? Like,
Not the balsamic vinaigrette. That's the healthy alternative. If you want
There
to
we go.
get a little bit lighter, you know what I mean?
You wouldn't expect a salad to be this high calorie, but that's how they get you.
that is crazy.
So after adding the dressing and toppings, it was time to rate it on taste and value. That's pretty good, bro.
It's actually really good.
That's good.
So this was $10.72. That's pretty good value for how many calories you're getting if you're just strictly thinking about calories. 7 on value. On taste though, low-key giving it an 8.5.
Value, I do rarely, so I'm a cheapskate, but I probably would give it like a 7. But taste, I would give it an 8.5 as well.
1,100 calories, $10. Pretty good deal. 7.4 for value. Taste, the dressing, it has a texture. 8.8. Nice, like the elite level. 8.8 for fast food. That's pretty good.
Let's move on to the next spot. So at 1,100 calories, Chipotle is keeping its place at number 1. But let's see if some of the items coming up can outdo it. So our next stop was Cane's, and the highest calorie item here was pretty simple. It was the Caniac combo, which has 6 chicken tenders, 1 toast, fries, and 3 cane sauces. But I finally picked up my order to try the highest calorie item at Cane's. But Kyle and Juwan didn't know what I ordered, so I told them to guess.
Definitely the Caniac. I think it's like 5 or 6 tenders. That's definitely gonna add up.
I don't know about like the calories, but this is for sure the worst, I feel like. This is gonna be horrible, man. Because it's like all in peanut oil too.
It is the Caniac combo, so you got it right. I went ahead and swapped the coleslaw for another sauce.
That's one way to
The sauce is the sauce was actually more calories than another piece of toast.
Really?
So, any calorie guesses?
2450.
Okay.
2450.
2,000.
It's 2,020 calories, 69 grams of protein, 117 grams of fat, and 139 grams of carbs.
That's insane.
I'm sure it's gonna taste amazing.
I know it is.
I guess I'll give the first taste. We'll get a good little dip. Ooh, it's hot. That should not be that good.
I love that, man.
Hold on. Wait a second. And while the boys enjoyed this a little too much, it was time to give our rating on taste and value. Taste for me is gonna be a 9. That sauce just does something to you.
9.7. That is like so good. And it was hot and fresh.
8.9.
For value, this was $16.41, 6.5 on value.
I'm lost in the sauce, so I give it a 9, man.
Bro's thinking differently right now.
Wait, what's the question?
What do you give it on value?
7. I'll give it a solid 7.
Well, we pretty much destroyed this, but let's move on to the next place. But at 2,020 calories, Cane's was still not able to beat Chipotle, which is kind of crazy. But I hope you guys are realizing by now how bad some of these foods these fast food restaurants are selling you. Let's find the highest calorie item. What is it gonna be? So at Sonic, the highest calorie item was simple. It was a large Oreo and peanut butter Master Blast shake. But this lady seemed concerned at what I was ordering.
Did you say large?
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
But after a few minutes, our item arrived. Any guesses on how many calories are in this thing?
Wow, this monster. Maybe like 15. Dude, you guys gotta feel the weight of this.
You think this weighs more than the burrito?
This got potential.
1,500. Yeah.
1,500? This has 1,720 calories, 28 grams of protein,
That's the price.
Hey, jeez.
100 grams of fat, and 152 grams of sugar.
I don't even know what a gram is, but that's a lot of grams.
I think there's like 50 in a typical soda.
Yeah.
So this is like at least 3 sodas, and that's already a lot in a soda. I think it's time to taste test it. I mean, it is good.
Wow.
That's actually really good.
John's still going. Honestly, there was like way too much peanut butter for me in this. On taste, I'm gonna give it, I'll still give it a 7.
I think the taste was like an 8.4. I liked it a lot.
So I think if it like didn't have peanut butter, 8.5. But because of the peanut butter, I'm gonna go like 7.
It was $8.75. So for value, not there. I'm gonna give it a 4 on value.
I mean, calorie-wise, you know, it's a lot of calories, but it's kind of junk calorie. 3.8.
I do like a 3, man. $8 for cream, that's not good. If you're gonna do it, just get a small one. Like, look at how huge this thing is.
I think you guys should try it.
But even at 1,720 calories, Chipotle is still on top. This is making me question my whole existence, but there's no way this next place can't beat that. At Taco Bell, the highest calorie item is the grilled cheese burrito, but I made some changes. I put extra 3-cheese blend, extra beef, extra chipotle sauce, extra fiesta chips, extra rice, extra nacho cheese, and extra sour cream. That's right, extra everything. We got the highest calorie item at Taco Bell. I already told Kyle how many calories are in it, but it's got 1,200 calories, about 40 to 50 grams of protein, about 65 grams of fat, and 100 grams of carbs. That's not too bad.
It's not horrible, it's just the quality of ingredients.
Yeah.
That's the issue here.
The nacho cheese is not the best thing you should be consuming in your body. Oh, it's greasy.
Look at the amount of glistening grease that's on there, man.
There's glistening grease. This smells so cheesy, man. This might take away like 5 hours of my life. Let's go for the taste.
That looks kind of good, though. I am a fan of Taco Bell. Honestly, never gotten the runs from eating Taco Bell either, so... That's actually good, but in the worst way possible. Like that, like, look at this. There's so much cheese. It's like they milked a cow, and they were just like, let me see how many different forms of cheese I can put in this bad boy.
My rating on taste is a little too much for me. I'm used to healthy food, so 5.5 out of 10.
Where I'm kind of at right now is I'm already getting heartburn from those 2 bites. I would get like a 6, maybe?
Now on value, it was a little over $10 for the value, so I mean, that's a pretty good deal, but for how trash the ingredients are, I'll give it a 4.5 on value.
Again, trash ingredients, I'm gonna probably do a 4.
All right, Kyle, where do you want to go next?
Honestly, either like Arby's or Subway.
Well, where's the nearest one? Well, I stand corrected, because at 1,200 calories, Chipotle still beats everyone, leading at over 2,000 calories. But this next fast food order is actually disturbing.
Oh my word.
At Arby's, the highest calorie item is the notorious Meat Mountain, which has to have a lethal amount of cholesterol in it, but it's stacked with 2 chicken tenders, turkey, ham, beef, brisket, steak, roast beef, 3 pieces of bacon, and 2 slices of cheese. It's like a heart attack.
It's gonna be insane.
There's about 1,200 calories in this burger. Let me open this up first, real quick.
Oh, it's the whole barnyard is in this thing. Oh,
there's the whole barnyard in this thing. There's
somewhere.
Chicken strips somewhere.
I think. Oh, here, look underneath. There they are.
There's about 80 grams of protein, 65 grams of fat, about 55 grams of carbs. So if you need to get your protein in for the day, this might be your shot. I really do not want to taste this.
Do you want me?
I do want you.
I can. It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Please subscribe for the meats. I think my vision just went foggy for a second. You going in for another?
I think I'm gonna go in for 2. I like it. It's not bad.
Taste? I'm still chewing it right now. I did not like that. I'm giving it a 3 out of 10.
It's bland, and so I'm gonna do like a 5, like just middle tier.
Is it as bland as the Chipotle burrito?
That had more flavor. This definitely is not as good as the Chipotle burrito.
Now on value, I'm pretty sure this was around 12 bucks. For the amount of meat in this, that's a pretty good value, but it's just like, again, the quality of meat. So I'll give it a 6.5 on value.
I agree, 6.5.
Well, Kyle, where do you want to go now?
Where do we want to go?
I guess Subway. But since Arby's only had a 1,200 calorie item, we are still waiting for our restaurant to beat Chipotle. But who knows, a crazy big footlong at Subway could be a competitor. We got the meat mountain at Arby's. I've heard of that.
I don't think so. That sounds interesting.
It's just a mountain.
I assume.
Alright, anyways, the highest calorie item at Subway is the foot-long chicken bacon and ranch sub. It's on Italian urban cheese bread, has bacon, chicken, cheddar cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, red onions, and a lot of peppercorn ranch. We got here the foot-long chicken bacon and ranch melt on Italian urban cheese bread.
This is after the meat mountain too. So like,
we're kind of tired of meat right now. Any guesses on how many calories is in this?
Like 1,400?
Actually, yes. There is. Because we got extra cheese and extra ranch in it. There is 60 to 70 grams of protein.
That's not bad.
70 grams of fat and 90 grams of carbs. Let's take a look inside.
What does it look like?
There is some veggies in it, so let's take our first bite. Oh. Wow, that was mainly like zucchini. I'm gonna lie. From 2 bites, look at all these crumbage.
That actually was not that bad.
I'm still chewing on that cucumber, so I'm trying to think about if I would eat this again. It was better than Taco Bell, don't get me wrong, so I'll give it a 5.
I'll go with 6, because again, it's like kind of where we're almost ranking now. This is better than Arby's and Taco Bell.
All right, on value, $14.91 for a foot-long Sammy. I think a typical person would eat a half.
Yeah.
So if you divide that by 2, about $7.50. So that's pretty good value. I'll give it a 7.5 on value. But again, ingredients are junk. So
I'll give it like 7.5 too, honestly. That's reasonable. That's a good value right here, honestly.
All right, Kyle, you ready to run to our last place?
Let's run.
So with 1,400 calories, Subway let us down, not gonna lie. But there's still one more place that's untouched that could change the trajectory of this video. By the way, if you didn't just see it in that last clip, it's McDonald's. So the highest calorie item at McDonald's is the double bacon quarter pounder with cheese. It has 2 quarter pounder beef patties, 2 cheese slices, 3 pieces of bacon, bun, pickles, ketchup, mustard, and onions. But in nanoseconds, we got our order. Here is the final high calorie fast food item we're gonna be testing today. So what we have here, I forget what it was called, bro.
Double bacon? What was it?
The double bacon quarter pounder with cheese. So much meat. It's really a work of art if you think about it.
Yeah, Ronald would be proud.
It's 850 calories in this burger.
So it's honestly like a welterweight. This is not a heavyweight compared to the other guys that we've
You would think McDonald's would take the cake. But some other macros are 47 grams of protein, 47 grams of fat roughly, 43 grams of carbs roughly, and 10 grams of sugar somehow. I think it's from the ketchup. Yeah, don't eat too much of this if you're sugar conscious. Let's dig in.
Okay. That's bringing back childhood memories right there. Wouldn't say it's good though, it's just nostalgic. like a weird bad memory.
That was actually not bad for a fast food burger. Yeah, I don't know how they do that because I know a lot of the ingredients in here are fake. So they got some mad scientists up there in the McDonald's factory. Taste? I'm gonna go freaky, 7.2.
I'm gonna go back like kind of where the other major fast food chains are at, 6.5.
Nothing's beating Cane's.
Cane's is goated right now. Like it is goated.
That was some fresh chicken, man. I ain't gonna lie. Now on value, it was about $8.83. That's pretty good for a little burger, you know?
Yeah.
It's got a lot of protein as well. 8.5.
Considering that it's like half the cost of pretty much every other menu item that we've had so far, and it was even cheaper than the milkshake, I think. That's a crazy thought. Like a quarter pound of meat was the same price as a milkshake. I think I'm gonna give that like an 8 because even though the food quality is not good, that's a lot of food for that price.
I still think Chipotle takes the cake for the highest calorie item. That's crazy. That's the first place we went to, too.
Yeah. If you ate that by yourself, you'd feel full totally for the rest of the day.
You're a bizarre human being if you eat that in one sitting.
Matthew Stoney.
And I know it can feel impossible to eat healthy when fast food tastes this good, but in reality, it's not about being perfect. It's about making better choices, one meal at a time. And if I can do it, so can you. Anyway, this is my dinner tonight. Subscribe and see you guys next time.
I'm like, there's chat. Freaking skipped all of this. Now I'll find it back though. Why should you watch your key, bro? That story was good.
Leon was singing with his window down, and I was sketching the tree line on a gas station receipt. He glanced over and said, "You know normal people just look at trees, right?" And I said, "You know normal people don't sing like they're auditioning for a car commercial?" And he laughed and grabbed the receipt out of my hand and held it up to the windshield and compared it to the actual tree line and said, "Okay, that's actually really good, you freak," and handed it back. And then the dog ran into the road and Leon swerved and the car hit the median and the world flipped. Glass exploded across the hood and the car rolled 3 times and we stopped upside down in a ditch with the engine ticking and Leon's hand hanging loose from the wheel. I said his name and his head rolled toward me and his eyes were open and I knew. I screamed until someone dragged me out of the wreck and loaded me into the ambulance. At the hospital, I grabbed the nurse's arm and said, "Where's Leon? I need to see Leon, please." And she said, "Your family is here." And my parents walked in and my mother grabbed my face with both hands and said, "Oh, thank God, Leon." And I said, "I'm Felix." And she pressed her hand over my mouth so hard, her fingers dug into my cheeks. "You're Leon now. Leon survived. Felix died in the crash." I tried to pull her hand away, and my father stepped in and held my arms down against the gurney rail. "Don't fight this. Not here." My mother leaned in close, and her voice dropped to something cold and practiced, like she was reading from a script. "If anyone finds out we lied to the hospital, they'll charge us with fraud. You'll be placed in state custody, a group home. You will have nothing." She squeezed my face harder. "When the nurse asks your name, you say Leon." I looked at my father, and he looked at the floor. The concussion made the room tilt every time I turned my head, and my twin brother was dead in another room in this same building, and my parents were telling me my life depended on pretending I was him. The nurse came back and asked my name, and my mother's fingers were still on my face, and I said Leon, and my voice sounded like a stranger's coming out of my own throat. Every time a nurse called me Leon, I answered to it, and every time I answered, the flinch got smaller until it was gone.
That's good,
3
bro.
days
I
after
see in
the
chat, bro.
accident, I stood at my own
How I
funeral
did, bro.
in Leon's suit, watching every person I'd ever known cry over me. My art teacher gave a eulogy about my murals, and I bit the inside of my cheek until I tasted blood because she was 10 feet away talking about me. A kid from history stood up and said, "Felix helped me pass my midterm, and he never asked for anything back." And my throat closed because I didn't even know he remembered. Person after person said things about Felix that made me realize people loved me, and I sat there discovering it at the exact moment I was forbidden from being me. And the worst part was that nobody said a word about Leon. Nobody was mourning the person who actually died. After the funeral, my parents walked me into Leon's
How's the day
bedroom.
been, bro?
I walked down the hall and opened the door to my room, and the walls were beige and wet. My murals were gone, the colors bleeding through the first coat like ghosts pushing back through. I dropped to my knees and pressed my palm against the wall where the biggest one had been, and the wet beige came off on my hand. The closet was stripped bare, and 16 years of art were gone. "You can't be Felix anymore," my mother said from the doorway, and her voice carried no sadness at all, just a quiet satisfaction that made my skin crawl. "Felix is buried, Leon is alive, and Leon doesn't draw." She said it like she was reading the terms of a contract, and the way she looked at the
Why
beige
both
walls
his eyes are
told me
different, bro?
everything
Or
I
is this the
needed
art
to know
style, you
about
know?
how much she enjoyed erasing me. I closed the door to my empty room and pressed both
It's
palms
Broski's
flat
art style.
against the wet beige and stood there until the paint dried on my skin because it was the last time I would ever touch what was underneath. My mother came into Leon's room that night while I was lying in his bed staring at the ceiling. She sat on the edge and stroked my hair and said, "I know this is hard, but think about what we're giving you. Leon had everything. His grades, his friends, his future. We're not punishing you. We're promoting you." She said it like she
Nigga,
was
what the
doing
fuck?
me a favor, like erasing my entire
What?
identity was an upgrade. And I lay there with her hand on my head, and her fingers felt like they were pressing a mask onto my face, molding me into the shape of the son she actually wanted. "Say thank you." I looked at the ceiling. "Thank you. That's my boy." She patted my cheek and left, and I rolled over and pressed my face into Leon's pillow and screamed without making a sound. I lay awake all night in Leon's bed, wearing Leon's clothes, staring at Leon's trophies, and practiced saying, "I'm Leon," until the words stopped feeling like swallowing glass, because tomorrow people would be watching, and I couldn't afford a single crack. Samantha came to the house the next day. She hugged me, and and I stood rigid with my arms at my sides because she was Leon's girlfriend, and touching her felt like reaching into my brother's coffin. "I know how much Felix meant to you," she said into my shoulder. "I always thought he was the more interesting twin, honestly." She pulled back and looked at my face, and her head tilted like she was looking at a painting hung crooked. "Are you okay?" "Yeah, just processing." She squeezed my hand and left, and I locked the bathroom door and sketched Leon's face on the back of the door with a pen, because I was terrified I'd forget what he looked like if I didn't put him on paper right now. School was a minefield. I walked through the front doors on Monday morning with Leon's backpack on my shoulders, and every step felt like walking onto a stage where I didn't know my lines. Everyone treated me like glass because Leon had just lost his twin. Kids touched my shoulder and said, "I'm so sorry about Felix," and every time someone said my real name, I flinched. A grief counselor asked, "How does it feel knowing Felix is gone?" And I said, "It feels like part of me died," which was technically true in a way she could not possibly comprehend, and she wrote it down like I'd reported a headache. But the grief cover only stretched so far. Leon's friend Derek clapped me on the back at lunch and said, "Dude, are we still on for the camping trip?" And I said, "What camping trip?" And he stared at me. I covered badly, blamed the accident, and he let it go, but his eyes narrowed, and he glanced at the kid next to him. In football practice, the coach put me in at quarterback, and I threw 3 consecutive interceptions, and the coach pulled me and got in my face. "Leon Kessler does not throw like that. What the hell is wrong with you?" I stood on the sideline pulling at Leon's jersey because even the clothes didn't fit right, and the coach watched me from across the field with his arms crossed and his eyes narrowed, and he wrote something in his notebook without looking away from me. Samantha sat on Leon's bed and asked why I'd been so distant. "I miss Felix," I said, and my voice broke on my own name. She reached for my hand, and I pulled it back. "You never pull away from me. You're different since the accident." She left, and I drew
Yeah,
her face
nigga,
on
I'm
the inside
different.
of the closet door and pressed my forehead against it because drawing her felt like stealing from a dead man, and she was getting closer to the truth every time she looked at me. The next day, a kid I'd never seen before cornered me outside the gym and pressed me against the brick wall with his forearm across my chest. "You owe me $300, Leon. I don't know what you're talking about. Friday, 300, or I go to your coach." He shoved me and walked away, and I slid down the wall and sat on the concrete with my shirt torn and my heart hammering because apparently being Leon came with a subscription to getting shoved into walls by strangers for debts I didn't know existed. I checked Leon's phone and found 17 unread texts, each angrier than the last. The most recent said, "You know what happens Friday." I shoved the phone in my pocket and walked to class with my collar torn and brick dust on my back, living a dead boy's consequences for debts I didn't owe. And the worst part was, I couldn't tell anyone why, because the truth would end everything. My mother sat me down that evening and told me we were moving in 3 weeks. New city, new school, nobody will know either twin there. I shoved my chair back. "If we move, Felix is gone forever. That's the point. You want to erase me permanently? I want to protect this family. From what? From the truth?" She slammed her palm on the table. "Felix is dead. I buried my son, and I am not losing another one. You buried the wrong one, and you know it." Her face went white, and she walked out, and I heard the bedroom door lock. I pulled up the news article about the crash on Leon's phone. Mechanical failure, but no details. I grabbed the family iPad and scrolled through Mom's texts until I found the mechanic's thread. The last message from the shop. "Brake service confirmed for Thursday." The message after it, from my mother. "Cancel, please." My hands went cold. I drew Leon's portrait on the closet night by phone light. His grin that was wider than mine. The scar on his jaw from a skateboard bail. The way one eyebrow always sat higher like he was permanently skeptical. Halfway through, I couldn't remember if his ears stuck out or sat flat, and the panic of forgetting a single detail made the pen slip from my fingers. I pressed my forehead against the wall and whispered, "I'm sorry I'm not you," and stuffed my sleeve in my mouth to keep from making noise because nobody in this house would comfort Felix. The coach pulled me into his office and sat me down across from him with my game film on his laptop. "Watch this." He played Leon's highlights from last season. Quick feet and a laser arm and perfect reads on every play. Then he played my film from this season, and it looked like someone had replaced his star quarterback with a kid whose primary athletic achievement was carrying a canvas up 3 flights of stairs without dropping it. Same kid, same body, 2 completely different players. He leaned forward across the desk. "Something doesn't add up, and I'm going to find out what it is." I walked out of his office with my hands shaking because the coach was building a case with video evidence, and the debt collector's deadline was in 2 days, and Samantha was asking questions I couldn't answer, and the move was in 2 weeks, and every single threat thread was pulling at the same time. I sat in the bathroom stall during fourth period and drew Leon's eyes on the back of my hand with a pen because it was the only thing that slowed my heartbeat down. That night, Samantha tried to kiss me, and I turned my head so fast she stumbled. "What is wrong with you?" "I can't, Sam. You haven't touched me since the accident. You don't
Alright,
remember
so
our songs. You draw on everything, and Leon never drew." She grabbed my arm with sharp, searching eyes. "Who are you?" "I'm Leon." "No, you're not. The way you hold a pencil, the way you flinch when I touch you. You don't know anything about Leon's life." She stepped closer.
Nigga, shut up.
"You're Felix." My jaw locked, and the word Leon wouldn't form. "Yeah, I'm Felix." Her hand went over her mouth. "Where's Leon?" "He's in the cemetery. He's been there the whole time." She sat on the floor with her back against the dresser, and I sat
She
against
sucks,
the wall,
bro.
and neither of us moved for a long time. Then I told her everything, starting with the hospital and my mother's hand over my mouth and the thread about the group home, through the funeral where I watched people mourn me, to the painted-over murals and the closet where I drew in the dark. She listened with her hand over her mouth, and when I got to the funeral, her other hand balled into a fist on the carpet. "We have to tell someone. If I come forward, my parents go to prison, and I go to a group home." That's what they told me. "They told you that to keep you quiet." "Maybe, but I can't take the risk." "Then we need proof that makes it impossible for them to spin." She pulled out her phone. "I'm hiring a private investigator, someone who can pull records your parents can't deny." The memorial was my parents' idea. They invited the extended family, Leon's friends, and Samantha for a memorial gathering in Felix's honor, and my parents staged the house with photos of Felix on every surface, and my knees almost buckled because every photo was of me, my face at every age, being mourned by people I could have just tapped on the shoulder and said, "Hey, I'm right here." The funeral was a whole misunderstanding. I stood in the living room in Leon's suit for the second time in a year, surrounded by my own baby pictures, and smiled when relatives said, "I'm sorry about your brother," while I dug my fingernails into my palms behind my back to keep the smile from collapsing. My mother handed me a glass of punch and squeezed my arm. "Drink something. You look pale." I took it and drank half of it because I was pale and my throat was dry, and I didn't think about it until 10 minutes later when the room started to soften at the edges. The photos on the mantel blurred. My fingers went numb around the glass. I looked at my mother across the room, and she was watching me with a calm, patient expression, and the glass slipped out of my hand and shattered on the hardwood, and I understood what she'd done because I recognized the fog from the sedatives they'd given me in the hospital after the accident, the ones that made me compliant enough to say Leon when the nurse asked my name. She'd put something in the punch. Samantha walked through the front door carrying a folder. She caught my eye from across the room and gave me one small nod, and I tried to walk toward her, and my legs buckled, and I grabbed the back of a chair to stay upright. "Sam." My voice came out thick and wrong. She was 30 feet away, and the distance felt like a mile. My mother materialized beside me and took my arm. "He's having an episode. The grief, it triggers dissociative states." She said it loud enough for the relatives nearby to hear, and the practiced sympathy in her voice made my stomach churn. "Let's get you to the car, sweetheart. You need to
I'll
lie
put
down."
hands on this
I
woman,
tried to
bro.
pull my arm away, and my muscles were slow and clumsy, and she held on. My father appeared on my other side and took my other arm, and they started walking me toward the back door, and my aunt nodded with concern because they looked like worried parents helping a sick kid. I dug my heels into the carpet. "Let go of me." "Shh. You're confused." "I'm not confused." My words were slurring, and I could feel the drug pulling me under, and I twisted against their grip and knocked a lamp off a side table, and it shattered, and my aunt said, "Oh my God, is he okay?" And my mother said, "He's been having episodes. It's a trauma response," and kept pulling me toward the door. I grabbed the door frame with both hands. My father tried to pry my fingers off, and I held on so hard the wood creaked under my grip. "My name is Felix." It came out garbled and thick, and my mother tightened her hold on my arm and said, "He thinks he's his brother. It's part of the dissociation. The doctors warned us about this." My grandmother stood up from the couch. "Let him go, Diane." "Mom, he needs medical." I said, "Let him go."
Let him
They
go!
yanked my hand off the door frame, and they half carried me through the kitchen toward the garage. My feet dragged on the tile, and I kicked a chair, and it spun across the floor, and I grabbed the kitchen counter and held on and screamed, "Samantha!" as loud as I could, and it barely came out above a whisper because the drug was stealing my voice along with everything else. My mother leaned close to my ear. "Stop fighting. You're going to hurt yourself. You drugged me. You're confused. You put something in the punch. You're having a dissociative episode, and we're taking you to the hospital." Her voice was so calm and reasonable that for one horrible second I almost believed her. Samantha
Oh my
broke through
days,
the
bro.
kitchen door at a dead sprint. She slammed into my father from behind.
I'll put hands on these people, bro. These people are genuinely triggering, bro.
across the floor. She grabbed my mother's wrist and twisted it off my arm. Get your hands off him. He's having an episode. He's not having an episode. His name is Felix, and you've been forcing him to be Leon for a year, and you just drugged him to keep him quiet. My grandmother was in the kitchen doorway with Derek behind her, and my aunt behind him. The living room had emptied into the hallway, and 20 people were watching my parents try to drag their drugged son out through the garage. I slid down the kitchen counter to the floor. My vision was narrowing, and the tile was cold against my hands, and I was losing the fight against the drug. Samantha dropped to her knees beside me and opened the folder in front of my face. Felix, stay with me. Look at this. She held up the brake records, the canceled service appointment, the mechanic's warning, and the text my mother received and ignored. She stood up and held the folder above her head and turned to face the hallway full of relatives. Their mechanic told them the brake lines were failing 2 weeks before the accident. Diane scheduled service and then canceled it. She got a text warning and ignored it. She pointed at my mother. Leon always drove. Felix always sat passenger. On the highway where Leon took the merge fast, a brake failure would kill the passenger. She looked at the room. She planned for Felix to die in that car. Leon was supposed to survive. The wrong twin died, and she spent every day since covering it up. And right now she just drugged her surviving son to stop him from telling you. It was supposed to be Felix. My mother screamed it from beside the garage door, and the room went dead silent, and the words hung in the air. My father closed his eyes.
Yeah, but why do you want your son to die, bro? Like, damn, bro. What did Felix do, bro? I mean, why do you want your son to die, bro? I mean, yeah, that's what do you do, bro?
Eyes like he'd been waiting for the words to land, and they had. I was on the kitchen floor with my cheek against the tile, and the world was fading, but I heard every word, and I forced my eyes open and looked up at my mother from the floor where she'd put me, drugged and dragged and barely conscious, and I said the only thing that mattered. My name is Felix. It was slurred and quiet, and it was the hardest sentence I ever spoke, because the drug wanted me silent, and my parents wanted me silent, and my whole life they'd wanted me silent, and I said it anyway. My grandmother knelt beside me on the tile and put her hand on my face. Felix, my name from someone who meant it. Your name is Felix, and I'm not going to let them touch you again. She looked up at her own son and daughter-in-law with an expression that could have stripped paint. You are not my children anymore. Sirens grew in the distance because Samantha had called the police from the car before she walked in. My mother looked at the door and at the windows and at me on the floor, and the calculation left her face, and the only thing remaining was rage. I gave you everything, Leon's life, his friends, his future, and you threw it away. I pushed myself up on one elbow, fighting the drug, fighting the fog, fighting for every word. I didn't want his life, I wanted mine. Yours wasn't worth anything. Every person in the room flinched. Derek stepped forward and put himself between my mother and me. My grandmother rose to her feet and pointed at the door. Get out of my sight. The police walked both of my parents out through the kitchen. My father stopped next to me and opened his mouth, and I shook my head. Don't. He closed his mouth. He'd had a year to say my name and chose silence every single day. Samantha sat on the kitchen floor beside me and held my hand while the drug wore off. I pulled Leon's suit jacket off with clumsy hands and balled it up and shoved it away from me across the tile because I was never wearing his clothes again. My grandmother brought a blanket and tucked it around my shoulders, and I lay on the tile and let the ceiling stop spinning. It took an hour before I could stand. Samantha and my grandmother helped me to the living room and sat me in a chair, and the memorial was over, but the photos were still on every surface, and I looked at my own baby pictures, and for the first time in a year, I was allowed to say, that's me. Later that night, Samantha found me in Leon's bedroom, sitting on the closet floor next to the portrait I'd drawn of Leon on the wall. She sat beside me and looked at the drawing, and her eyes filled. That's him. That's exactly him. I was scared I'd forget his face. She took my hand, and for the first time since the accident, I didn't flinch because she was holding Felix's hand, not Leon's. We sat in the closet with Leon's face on the wall and the beige paint on the
No,
other
serious
side of
go
the
and
door,
make up with
and I
her,
was
bro.
Felix again, and it hurt more than pretending because being myself meant feeling everything I'd been hiding for a year. But the grief was mine now, and the name was mine, and nobody was ever going to take either one from me again.
But damn, bro. What is it's down, down. Is down. Don't stop, make it pop. DJ blow my speakers up tonight. I'ma fly, I'ma see the sunrise. It was child, I'm gonna use the bathroom now. Type shit, type shit. California, unforgettable days it took. Keys on top.
Make sense anymore at all. Nothing. Even as I stood on the snowy cliff, looking out at the Great Divide, I was still unable to take in the beauty of what I was seeing because I was so damn angry that it wasn't me. I had just enough gear for the next 5 days, and I told my mom that I was just going on a camping trip. That wasn't the truth. The truth was far uglier than that. I hadn't planned on ever returning unless I find Chrissy. But when I tell you that what happened on this trip was life-changing, it's an understatement. I started walking out towards the snow-covered mountains without a real plan or understanding of what it was really like to face the elements. All I could see was Chrissy's face at her 12th birthday party when she opened the gift I got her. It was a snow globe that was from Switzerland. Her eyes lit up and she wrapped her little arms around me. "Do you promise to take me to Switzerland one day?" "I do." I shouldn't have made her a promise that I couldn't keep. She smiled so sweetly and said, "I feel bad for all of my friends at school that don't have big brothers that watch out for them and buys them cool gifts and stuff." That warmed my heart. "I love you, Chrissy. I love you more." As I kept making my way up the mountain, my lungs started to burn as I got higher and higher. I hadn't thought of how to handle the altitude. I was just following a very direct path that led 20 miles out into the snow-capped mountains, because that's where Chrissy was last seen. Who took her, why they did it, or how she got there, still remained a mystery. I just had to reach the ridge in this photo. I stared at it every night laying in bed, reliving the night she got taken over and over in my mind, desperately hoping for some kind of a clue or a sliver of a memory of something I missed that night. I was haunted by the events of her saying she was going to the bathroom and never returning. We were playing checkers, and I can still see her walking away, then looking back over her shoulder at me in her red t-shirt and jeans. I was horrified by how the events that night played out. I knocked on the bathroom door because she was gone way too long. "Chrissy, Chrissy, you okay?" All I could hear was the howling wind blowing in from the window inside, and thought to myself, why would she open the window? It's way too cold outside. Although she loved finding oak trees out in the woods. But after calling in several times, I grew terrified, bashed through the bathroom door, rushed in to see she was gone, and the window was open. I climbed out through the window and searched all around the cabin for her. "Chrissy, Chrissy!" I dropped to my knees, scanned every inch of ground around the entire cabin. "No, no, this can't be happening. Chrissy!" I rushed into the surrounding woods and searched for 3 hours, but found no footprints or tracks of any sort. I dropped to my knees in the snow, horrified in shock. I covered my face and wept, feeling that I was to blame for this. She was taken under my watch. I used my snow spikes to stab into the mountain as I made my way up. The altitude was definitely affecting me as I started to get nauseous. I had barely eaten or slept in 3 weeks, and my energy was waning fast. I climbed up to the top of a flat hill, looked up at the sky, and saw thick gray clouds swirling and spinning above and heading directly for me. I looked around and saw no cover at all, except for a large rock. The snow started pouring down like an avalanche from the sky. I ran behind the rock, dug out a small hole for myself to hide in, and knew that I had to just wait it out. I burrowed into the hole like a beaver as the snowflakes came down in a barrage of white,
Hey,
making
damn.
it impossible to see more than 6 inches in front of my face. Only my head was barely above the snow. I was instantly covered and started to get even colder than I expected. I was wearing 6 layers, but regretting not having 7. I closed my eyes and worked on slowing down my breathing, knowing that I would have to wait. I saw my mother's face in front of me and played out the last moment we shared when she said, "Don't go out there alone. You're not used to harsh elements of nature, son." She was right. I wasn't, but her concern was coming from somewhere else. "I know you think you'll be able to find Chrissy, but if the FBI and the cops couldn't even find her, you won't." That pissed me off. They didn't even try and walk into the mountains. They just assumed that if she was taken up to Crest Point, that she was dead. Well, I call bullshit. That's a lazy assumption. It's out of their jurisdiction. Even if they wanted to go up to the mountains, they can't. They could have called whatever cops are in the jurisdiction. I'm telling you, something's not right. My mom shook her head, at a loss. "Why does it seem like you're giving up on her?" "I'm not." "Really? Then tell me what you've done to try and find her in the last 3 weeks. Go ahead, tell me." She had nothing to say. "And I know you blame
Exactly,
me because she
bro.
went missing while I was with her. I know you do. Don't even try and deny it."
Okay.
My mom stayed quiet, showing me that she
Oh,
did
wow.
feel rage towards me for being the last person that was with Chrissy before she was taken. That was the last thing we shared before I turned my back on her and walked out. I wasn't sure how much
Oh,
time
damn,
went
bro's
by
kind
when
of
it
thick
stopped
though.
snowing. but I did know that I became a lot colder from sitting in that hole of ice. My hands and feet were completely numb as I climbed out and started trudging through the snow towards Crest Point. I took out my compass and grew terrified because it somehow got shattered. I shook it, hoping it would work, but it was useless. I picked up my pace, moving as fast as I could to avoid frostbite. I ran straight for at least an hour, thought of Chrissy and what she must have felt like being dragged through here. My heart ached thinking how terrified she must have felt. The snowing had stopped, so I looked up in the distance towards Crest Point and realized, wait a minute, that's not the same ridge from the picture. I lost my breath, panicked, pulled out the photo and tried to see if it matched. I froze. It didn't match it. I spun around and realized I must have gotten turned around after the blizzard and ran in the wrong direction. I was completely lost. I zigzagged in different directions, searching for Crest Point. I held up my picture, then squinted at each mountain I saw, praying for a match. Horrendous thoughts raced through my mind of getting lost out here and just dying, frozen over in the ice. How would my mom react, knowing that she warned me not to do this? That motivated me. I will not let my mom be right. Then I saw something sticking out of the snow. I couldn't tell if it was an animal or what as I slowly approached it and then saw a red t-shirt that looked familiar. I pulled it out of the ice and realized that it was Chrissy's. I held it tight for a few seconds, then saw that it was partially ripped. What happened? I kept her t-shirt, saw a ridge in the distance, looked at my photo.
What, so she's shirtless, bro? She's probably died now, bro.
I was shivering.
She's probably dead by now, bro.
And kept my
It's GG's, bro. It's
GG's.
GG's.
I made it out to a flat clearing of ice that seemed to go on for a mile or so, then stopped cold when I saw something moving under my feet. I looked closer and saw a fish squirming under a thick sheet of ice. My spine tensed up as I glanced around and realized that I was standing in the middle of a frozen over river. I wasn't sure where it began or where it ended. I stepped as gently as I could, then heard a high-pitched cracking sound. I looked down and saw a crack underneath my foot start to extend out. I started running towards the nearest edge of the shore. The crack started to spiderweb out and seemed to appear from everywhere. My heart raced as I felt the ice start to sink, break, and shift below every step. I sprinted for my life and knew that if I was to fall into the ice, I would surely freeze to death. I was an ex-college track athlete and ran as fast as my cold legs could take me. I was only a few feet away from the edge of the shore when I felt the earth tumble down and I fell into frigid, stinging water. I gripped onto the edge with my hands and dug my fingers onto a small piece of brush. Only half of my body was below the water in the hole, and I started pulling onto the brush, but I pulled it so hard that I ripped it out of the ground and slipped backwards, fully immersed into the hole and the water. When I felt that ice-cold water hit my lungs, my entire system went into a shivering spasm. I bobbed my head back up to the surface of the water and gasped for air. My entire body was uncontrollably shaking. I saw my sister running towards me with tears in her eyes. She knelt down to me, offered me her hand. I gripped onto it, used it to catapult myself out of the hole and onto my back. I sucked in air, looked over for Chrissy, and saw no one.
Yeah, how is that live after the record, bro? I literally just walk all the way back home, bro. But I forgot about Chrissy, bro.
She was dead. I got up, did my best to dry off my clothes and shoes, but knew that I had to keep moving. If I stayed too still, the cold would only get worse and make its way down to my bones. I ran and ran and ran, and finally reached an area that had more tree cover. No matter how hard and how long I ran, I still couldn't warm up since my clothes and shoes were soaked through. I saw a piece of cloth hanging from a tree branch and stopped cold. It was a piece of Chrissy's jeans. I could tell by the pink pony she had drawn on the back pocket. My heart ached. I also wondered why were her clothes being staged as if they were clues for me to find. Or were they? I looked through the trees and saw a glimmer of hope. A log cabin. I rushed over towards it. Hello? Hello? Is anyone home? I checked the front door and it was bolted shut. Then I tried to pop open any of the windows and they were all locked. I was so panicked that if I didn't get inside, I would freeze to death. So I grabbed a rock and hurled it through the window, smashing it through.
Damn,
I climbed in and saw a very lived-in cabin that was a lot larger than I thought. A hallway led to several rooms that all had closed doors. Hello? Is anyone here? I'm really sorry about the window, but I'm freezing. I noticed a burning fireplace in the corner, which showed me that someone had either just left or was nearby. I didn't care. I was way too cold, so I stripped down into my underwear, hung up my clothes over the back of a chair, and warmed my hands beside the fire. I saw a small, sparkling, fuzzy thing out of the corner of my eye, turned and spotted Chrissy's snow globe, the one I gave her. My stomach churned as I picked it up and realized she was here. She was inside this cabin cabin at some point. I saw Chrissy's face swinging around an oak tree and holding the snow globe as we played hide and seek. She was laughing loudly and running away from me. "I'm gonna get you!" She'd always hide behind an oak tree. I rushed into the hallway and kicked in the first door to see a little girl's bedroom full of toys, dolls, and small dresses. I checked the closet and didn't find her. I rushed out of the room, kicked in the door to the next bedroom, and saw another little girl's room with similar toys and dolls. My world was spinning. Was I actually close to finding her? My heart stopped when I looked through the bedroom window and saw a tall, lanky man with a long beard in his 50s walking past and heading to the front door
Dang,
of the
bro, gotta
cabin.
ISO
He had a
that man,
small
bro.
dead deer slung over his shoulder, and he was whistling an eerie tune. I thought about hiding, quickly looked around and realized he would see all of my clothes draped over the chair anyway. I was still in my underwear, which made the situation even weirder, but I had to face him, and I definitely needed a weapon in case he was some freak kidnapper. I grabbed a knife from
Hey,
the
yo,
counter and hid it
freaky
behind my back.
kidnapper.
I went into the living room and saw him hesitate when he noticed the broken window. He
Chat,
poked
we
his
are
head in through the
almost
busted
there, bro.
open hole and
Almost
saw
halfway,
me.
bro.
"I'm really sorry, sir. I didn't have a choice but to break it and get warm. I fell into the lake." He glared at me with a quiet coldness, dropped his dead animal by the door, then entered. "Don't worry, I'll pay to fix it." He realized that I was in my undies. "Damn right you'll pay for it. What the hell are you doing all the way out here?" My little sister, Chrissy, went missing 3 weeks ago. I clutched tightly onto the knife behind my back as he studied me with his beady eyes. "What you got behind your back?" I felt a quiet terror creep in. "Have you seen my sister?" I asked you what you got behind your back, and I asked you if you've seen my sister. We stared at each other, neither one of us relenting. Flashes of Chrissy's face
Oh,
swirled before
damn.
me, and I felt ready to use the knife if I had to, and gritted my teeth. I think he realized that I wasn't playing around, so he broke away first, lit a cigarette, and sat in his rocking chair. "Your sister got taken by the man I've been hunting for the last 6 years of my life." I wasn't sure if he was lying and held up the snow globe. "Where did you get this?" "I found it in the snow. I cleaned it because it was covered in blood." My throat tightened. "When was that?" 2 weeks ago. It gave me new hope and a new trail to try and find the man that's been snatching up little girls for over 30 years. I'm a retired
Damn,
cop,
bro.
and this bastard is the only one that ever haunted me. I got so close so many times, but I never caught him. I held the knife by my side, not feeling like he was as much of a threat. That's why I moved out here, because every one of his victims always passed by this cabin at some point. What's his name? He has several. The latest name he goes by that I call him is the Moonlight Murderer. I was terrified to ask this. "Do you think my sister's still alive?" The truth? Probably not. But he has been known to keep his victims alive for a long time. It just depends on what he thinks they can do for him. If some of them have certain skills, he tends to use them until he doesn't have a need for them anymore.
Hey, yo, bro, bro's dealing little girls, bro. Setting the skills. Oh, hell no, bro.
Was your sister good at anything? She knows how to cook. Before my dad passed, he was a chef and taught her. For your sake, I hope she's alive. Why do you have little girls' clothing in both bedrooms? Because I share custody of my 2 daughters every other week with my ex-wife. The faint sound of scratching started, and my eyes darted around to hear where it was coming from. What is that sound? The bearded man shifted around, uncomfortably, then stood up. I don't hear anything. The scratching went away, then returned. You can't hear that? He listened closer. Yeah, that's my animal outside. Sometimes the animal's body twitches. He stepped outside and confirmed it. Yep, that's it. I wasn't sure what to believe because I felt like this guy was hiding something. This last hunt I just went on, I discovered something. An underground compound
It's
built
him.
underneath the snow. I just saw it about an hour ago, and that's where I believe he's living and doing all of his bad deeds. How about you put on some clothes and we go up and take a look? I nodded, and he put his hand out to shake mine and said, "My name's Kevin, by the way." I
Has to be
reluctantly
him.
shook it. We hiked up the mountain
Then
towards
those
another lake in
toys
silence. The
are from his
bearded man
victims.
kept
They're
glancing
trophies.
sideways at me as we made our way up. "If we do encounter this man, I expect you to have my back, just like I'll have yours." I nodded, felt terrified because I had no idea what I was walking into. But for some strange reason, I had this eerie, creeping sensation that I was getting closer to Chrissy. What made it even stranger was I saw her up ahead, peeking her head around an oak tree and signaling that I follow her. "It's right up here after these trees." We made it to an open clearing, and he stopped at a spot where the ground looked darker below the snow. He wiped several inches of ice melt away from what looked like a large black wheel. "I haven't been down here before, so I have no idea what awaits us. Are you ready?" "Yes." He spun the wheel, and it opened up into a staircase that went down as far as I could see. He pulled out a handgun and took a deep breath. "I'll go down first." He started climbing down, and I followed. The staircase went straight down into a black hole below us. My heart was racing as I kept making my down further. The bearded man reached the bottom, and we were in a long tunnel that seemed to stretch in every direction. The smell of sewage hit me like a ton ton of bricks. Any idea where this leads? Nope. I guess we start walking. Pick a direction. He gestured with his gun, and I didn't want him to be behind me. After you. He held his gun by his side, and we headed down the tunnel and came up to a metal door. One thing I noticed as my hands were trembling was that he seemed way too comfortable down here. He swung open the metal door to reveal a room full of children's toys, and I completely froze in my tracks when I saw a man step out of the shadows, and he looked exactly like the bearded man, except he
They are working together. I already predicted. I already predicted they're working together.
was bald and held a machete. They both stared at each other as if they were going to murder each other, then broke into smiles. Twinny, twinster. They shared a hug, and I grew horrified. What's happening? Kevin stepped towards me. I'd like you to meet my twin brother, Carl. Carl, this is a random hiker who broke into our cabin down the mountain. It's so great to meet you, random hiker. Can I ask you a question? I was trembling.
Sure,
Sweating,
gang,
couldn't
ask the
speak
question.
at all. I'll take that as a yes. Are you ready to experience the depths of hell? They both shared a maniacal giggle.
I knew it, bro. I knew it. You couldn't trust it, bro. You couldn't trust the guy, bro. I knew it, Sha. I told you. I told
Before I
you.
was about to fight for my life, that I had to try and find Chrissy. Before you show me your hellish landscape, what did you do to Chrissy? Oh, Chrissy was a lot of fun, and that girl can cook. Man, I mean, she's a rare talent. Is she still alive? What do you think? I had no idea. Terror and pain gripped me. Kevin stepped towards me. I'll give you a little hint, hiker. That scratching you heard back at the cabin, she's underneath the floorboards. I trembled. That scratching sound was her fingernails trying desperately to get my attention. My
Damn,
guts
bro.
burned, knowing how terrified she must feel. Why go to all the trouble of luring me out here with leaving Chrissy's clothes for me to find? They glanced at each other, and Carl spoke. What can we say? We love the thrill of a cat and mouse hunting game. You see, we have a goal, and that goal is to compile as many bones as possible and go down as the most notorious serial killing family in the history of the world. Because there isn't just two of us. There's a whole secret network of us, and no one will ever stop what we're building. I could barely get my head around what he was saying as my terror only grew. Enough talk. It's time for you to escape the halls of hell, hiker. Carl raised his machete and smiled. You better start running. I swung the door open and sprinted down the tunnel.
Hell no, bro. Go running, bro.
That we passed by. It was some type of machine shop, so I picked up the pace, hoping to find some type of a weapon. I heard Carl slamming his machete against the pipes, getting off on the thrill of the hunt. My heart was racing 1,000,000 miles an hour, and I thought about my mom and gathered strength from seeing her face. Then I saw Chrissy's apparition leading me towards the engine room and quickly waving me over. I cut a hard right down another tunnel, and the twin freaks were gaining fast. I made it to the engine room door, kicked it open, and saw a shirtless, hairy-chested, toothless man holding a
Nigga, what?
His eyes lit up when he saw me. Hello, little kitty. Have you come to play?
Oh, hell no. He's a pedophile, bro.
Kevin and Carl racing towards me. I was trapped in between all three of these animals. In the blink of an eye, I looked to my right and saw a coiled-up chain. I rushed over to it, spun it over my fist so I could use it as a pair of brass knuckles. Kevin and Carl rushed in, machete raised. Ah, I see you've met Uncle Lenny. He does clean up for us around here. I looked down at the ground and noticed pools of dried blood. I needed to make a decision if I was to survive and save Chrissy. I would have to become the ultimate predator. I took a step towards Uncle Lenny and saw him raise his axe. He was overweight and way too slow. One advantage I had was my speed, so I rushed towards him, wrapped my chain around his neck, used it to catapult around him, and choked the living crap out of the ugly bastard. His face turned red, then purple, and he started trembling the harder I choked. Kevin and Carl panicked, rushed towards him, and tried to loosen the chain from around his neck. They failed, and he dropped. I swooped up his axe, ducked under Carl's machete as he swung it at my head, and slammed my axe into his chest. Carl dropped, and Kevin's eyes bulged out in horror. No! No! He held his brother in his bloodied hands and wept.
I'm the predator, bro. The predator.
High in the air so I could end.
Judge the kids, bro.
As I was about to end Kevin, I heard a loud pop go off, looked down, and saw blood seeping out of my chest. In the doorway stood an old, frail woman with gray hair. I dropped the machete, clutched onto my chest wound.
Gang, it's GG's like that?
This is the end. I failed.
Chad, this is the first loss. This is the first loss, bro, his story has ever had, bro. This is the first loss, bro. Bro. This is the first L bro's ever taken, bro.
Face planted into the cold, hard floor, and everything turned black. I slowly saw the eerie haze of flashing yellow lights, felt blinded by it, then felt a soft, little hand touch the side of my cheek. I fully opened my eyes, covered the blinding light, and saw what I truly believed to be an angel in that moment. It was a girl, and her face was blurry. Chrissy, is that you? I looked closer and lit up when I realized that it was indeed Chrissy. I felt the sting of pain and relief, and I hugged her close. Chrissy wrapped her little arms around me and didn't let go. I knew you'd come and find me. I knew it. Of course, I was the only one that would never, ever quit looking. I sat up, looked around, and realized we were trapped in an underground basement with no doors or windows. Then a shooting pain traveled through my midsection. I glanced down and saw that someone had wrapped a bandage around me. I heard a compartment unlock, looked up and saw a trap door swing open and Kevin looking in. Hey hiker, I wanted to welcome you to your new home. I hope you and your sister are ready to be my ultimate slaves. He laughed and shut the trap door.
Chad, that's the first L his story has ever taken, bro. That's generally the first L for his story, bro. Like, damn, bro. Damn, bro. Bro's first L, bro. There's nothing new, bro. Nothing new. Again, there's nothing new, bro. Oh, it's GG's like that? Cha, how is it gonna be GG's like that, bro? Damn. Dude, Brian Knox. She was tragic. Shit, that's tragic, bro. That's tragic, bro. Frank called Brian Knox, bro. Frank called Brian Knox. Alright, now I got boy GD on.
Did tell you how old she was?
No. How old is she, Austin? Oh my god, dude. This is a year-old kid. You need to leave.
How old's your stepsister?
Well, one's like... I used to babysit him every day. And I still babysit him for my dad.
So why did you tell saying I am my stepsister?
My stepsister typed that.
Your stepsister said that you're...
Gang, what?
But I never did. I knew most of the cops down here because I used to live down here behind Big Boy Toys.
Were you trying to give them your Big Boy toy? Why did you send her the smallest imaginable?
I really don't want to go to jail. It's not fun. And I've dated a couple of 16-year-olds with parents' consent.
Were you going to get the consent of the girl's parents?
No.
Wait, do you have a kid?
Yeah. I'll show you.
No, I seen it. What the heck? How old's your baby?
He was born...
You don't even know when your baby was born. Hopefully you don't have a crush on his future girlfriend when he's... Can you just tell your defense lawyer, like, hey, I just f***ed you? Just say that.
I just f***ed you?
Yo, what's good, YouTube, man? Welcome back to a brand new episode of your favorite show, EDP Watch. I am your host, DeMarcus, the multi-millionaire Cousins, and today we are catching a pred over in Ohio. This dude was absolutely disgusting. His name is Austin Lee Croters. Austin Lee Croters was talking to our bro Decoy, but
What's good, Clean? I see you in chat, bro. How you doing, Clean?
found out that he had a very disturbing relationship
Good to see you, bro.
also with his stepsister, and there was also
Stepsister
a
as
lot
well,
of
bro.
alarming things that were found on his phone. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys support our mission. If you guys want to see uncut, uncensored videos that can help us travel the whole country and the entire world to go catch these guys, please support us on our website, edpwatch.com. It'll be greatly appreciated. And we are doing a giveaway on edpwatch.com. We will be giving away these beautiful rugs. You guys see that right there. We're giving away...
Yeah, enough with the sponsorship, bro. How have you been, Clean? How have you been?
I mean, since you're the man and everything, would it be cool if, since there's kids inside, I don't want them to overhear this, would it be cool if maybe you could step out with Austin and you can kind of listen what's going on? It kind of has to do with children. Hey, Austin, I mean, you're not going to be cold, Austin?
Yeah, go ahead and grab a jacket. I'm good.
Okay, you good? All right, Austin, man,
Listen, so I'm neighbors and friends with this girl. Her name is Mackenzie.
Yeah.
And she has a daughter and a friend, and her daughter has a friend. You know,
I've heard of them.
yeah. That's kind of what I'm here to talk to you about, man. First, before I ask you this, did they tell you how old they were?
No.
Okay, that's
why I'm not even
That's a
going.
lie.
That's
Oh my god.
yeah. So you
They sent me. I was gonna say because they sent me their location. I was like, I'm not even going to.
yeah. So you just lied to me right there.
They sent me their location and like.
Here, I'm gonna give you, because these are your friends and everything, and I don't want to embarrass you, but I mean, if you're gonna lie to me, man, I don't want them to think that I'm a liar, because if they think I'm a liar, then they're gonna feel uncomfortable with us here. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna ask you one more time, and if you lie, I'm gonna just kind of show them and you that you're lying. Did they tell? More specifically, did tell you how old she was?
No. Did but did.
Okay.
How old is she, Austin? You're gonna get your ass kicked by me if you're texting little kids.
We're not here to hurt anybody either, so I want to try to bring the tension.
Just a
down
little
bit.
kids, man. It's already too
She
late, bro.
was like. What for me?
Okay, that's not true either. But how old did tell you she was?
This is his mom.
That's his mom. How you doing, man? How you doing?
Oh, damn, bro.
Facebook stuff.
Facebook stuff?
Yeah.
What do you mean Facebook stuff?
Like out of Indiana for child predators and stuff.
No, ma'am.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Well, he's texting a 15-year-old.
Yeah. You need to leave. I'm sorry, but that don't happen here.
Okay.
I got babies.
You see, if you were honest in the beginning.
Yeah, he needs to leave. If he's doing that shit, he needs to leave. Because my kids are in here.
So, are you guys related?
This is my husband.
Oh, you guys are just friends.
His mom, his wife.
Oh, okay. I was just confused by the connection. So here, I'm gonna ask you one more time, man. How old did tell you that she was?
You said like.
Okay.
How old is she?
So, what did she say right there?
But she told me.
Okay, so I want to just let you guys know that he was contacting my neighbor over in Kentucky.
But
I'm 20.
I ain't even using that account.
Damn, bro.
Are you actually 20?
Yeah, but I'm not even using that account.
You just pulled it up, man. I just saw the messages, my man. You
show me your phone.
So I mean, you kind of see what's going on.
Go through that
there.
form, bro.
So listen, man. I mean, they got kids and stuff. There's one specific picture I want to show you. When you said your stepsister, what do you mean by stepsister? Who's your stepsister?
My dad's girlfriend's daughter.
I'm reading through all of this shit right now. I'm trying to get to the top.
Yeah. You're more than free to scroll through that and everything.
Scroll through that shit, bro.
Awesome. Why did you send her pictures of your pics?
I did. I don't know.
You don't know why you sent her pictures? You literally just told her that you would come over if she sent a picture of her naked.
Oh my god, dude.
Damn, bro.
This is a year-old kid.
It gets a lot worse.
Well, what is scaring me, he was around my kids.
Yes, ma'am. And we're about to get into all of that right now.
Do you have a jacket? Because this is probably going to be a longer conversation.
Well, stay right here.
Oh my gosh. Who is this in your phone that's...
I have no clue. It's some girl that sent me.
And you don't know who that girl is?
No, it's everything that come from my old phone.
That come from your old phone. Okay.
Yes.
So Austin, have little kids ever sent us photos of themselves?
No.
Has that ever happened before?
No.
No? Like maybe you didn't even ask for it. Did they ever just send it to you?
I had one time, and her dad
One time.
told me, he's like, did you ask for him? I said, no. He said, well, I was around her.
So how old was the girl that sent you that photo?
Which one?
The underage girl that sent you that picture.
About her dad's like, what?
So, and how old were you?
20.
You were 20 when that happened?
Let's see. No, I was probably about 17 and 18. About 17, 18 at that time.
You were 17, 18?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, just say 17 to save yourself,
we
bro.
can't be talking to kids like that, right? Okay. So we know that was wrong.
Wait, no, no. You are not going to use that against me years later. I take that back. I very much take that back.
I didn't know nothing until she didn't tell me at first.
Yes, she did.
And then she sent me a message.
Austin, please don't lie to me.
Oh.
Okay. She said I'm. What about you? You said I'm 20. So you knew she was the whole time. So why did you keep on having that conversation with her?
I don't know. I should have blocked both of them a long while back.
Yeah, you should have. But so why were you trying? Why did you tell her that you wanted to have? I mean, you wanted to play with herself. Why would you say that?
I don't know.
Damn, bro.
Okay.
So here,
A little
I'm gonna ask you a
freaky.
question, man. And if you be honest with me, man, you're not gonna be in any trouble, okay?
Okay.
Middle, clip
Your
that.
stepsister, has she ever touched you inappropriately?
Yeah.
Where-
Tell you the truth.
Yeah,
She's
really.
like, I won't do it, but she's like right here.
Okay, what?
Grab all the time.
Has she grabbed it?
She has, yes.
Really? Was your out or
No,
was it
in my pants?
So it was in your pants, okay. Has she ever kissed you on the lips?
She's tried.
She's tried. No, let's say
Oh, hell no, bro.
Okay. So I understand.
I never will. It never happened. Never will be.
Here, my bad. What's your password? Oh no, like I need to know the password if you can. What is it?
Oh, you taking it with you?
No, I'm not taking your phone. Oh.
See, it just does a face print.
Yeah, I know. What's the password? 98057.
I don't like the my phone. You gotta have like 7 digits.
Wait, what is it?
80572.
9805722. If you could write that down. So
Damn, what is GD on bolded,
How old
bro?
is your stepsister?
Whenever you guys get done, you need to leave.
Okay. Is the kid taking me somewhere?
You need to call your mother or something. You need to leave.
Okay.
So Austin, so when your stepsister grabbed your, like, you know, obviously you're a man. How old was your stepsister?
Well, one's like.
Okay, one's.
I get in trouble every time I tell her no.
Okay, so you get.
I got 11-month-old and I got literally a preemie newborn.
This isn't good, Austin, but hey.
It's taking everything I have not to get a hold of him right now.
If you be honest with us, man, it's all gonna be better, okay?
Yo, he just gave him what shit, bro. Gave him the charger, gave him the hat, gave him the jersey.
So with your stepsister, be honest with me, man, because I don't want to have to ask her. You know, if I ask her, she might tell me a different story. So if you be completely honest with me, it'll just stay between us.
Okay.
Did you ever pull your in front of her?
Nope.
No.
Now there's been times I've been in the shower and she's walked in.
Okay. So what did she do when she walked into the shower?
Nothing. My dad just told her to get out.
Okay, your dad just told her to get out.
But if I yell at him, I get in trouble. Even though I don't do nothing, but I still get in trouble for yelling at him, telling him to get the hell away from me.
Who did we send this picture to?
He's losing composure. You can see it in his voice and ears.
Just myself.
Did you send it to?
No, just myself.
Okay, so if I go through the messages and I see it and you lied to me, I'm gonna be upset. Did you send it to?
No.
Okay, so why would you do all those things?
I don't know. Tell you the truth.
So how many times do young kids talk to us online?
A lot.
A lot.
All the time.
Here, let's
Just
yeah.
go out here.
So here, we're gonna stand right here. Is that your car?
No, hell no.
Oh, you don't have a car, do you?
I ain't got a license. So
Yeah, you're a bum.
Yeah. I got license. I don't.
Yeah, bum.
Drive.
We're talking to a lot of girls. So were we ever gonna actually meet up with?
No.
So did you know it was wrong the whole time?
Yeah, I told him. I was like, I'm not coming over. I was like,
So you knew it was illegal.
yeah.
Okay.
She's like, I'm gonna send you my location. I was like, I'm not coming over there.
Okay, so why'd you lie and say that you were? And why did you ask her for money?
I was just, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, you asked the little kids for money, bro?
Because, you know, it's quite obvious that you weren't joking. So here, how many kids have we touched, Austin?
9. I've
Austin.
never touched an underage girl.
Austin, be honest with me.
I am. I've never touched an underage girl. The only girl I ever was about to be 18, and it was my ex-girlfriend.
Austin, if I don't feel like you're being honest,
Alright, that's true, bro, that's true.
And I'm gonna ask her what happened. And I know you and I both know that she's gonna tell me a different story.
I've never touched my stepsister.
You never touched
Are
her.
you sure?
So she's gonna tell me that you never touched her.
Yep, and my dad can tell you the same thing. You call my dad?
No, not yet.
Don't say my dad can tell you I've never touched none of them.
Because this is the thing, man. You were sending them pictures saying that you wanted to make and jealous. And you were cuddled up with your sister.
She done that herself.
You said, and you also told Navia that kids have sent you, you know, right?
Yeah.
Cheese pizza.
The picture of them.
Okay, so you told Navia that kids have sent you pictures of them. So how often has that happened?
Only once, and that's when that girl's dad one time.
Okay, what did you do with that picture?
What picture?
That picture of the girl that was naked.
It ain't on that phone.
You're going to it, bro?
No, it was on
That's
my
what it did.
iPhone 15 I had.
Your iPhone 15?
Oh,
Yeah, I
iPhone
got rid of it.
15.
You know what, let's go and call Cupcakes.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Cupcakes, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
What's he gonna do?
Huh? Oh, you're about to find out, man.
Probably go to jail?
Here, I mean, I'll let you decide, man. Do you want to go to the police station and get this sorted out? I mean, I'm not a cop or anything, but I think we should go get this sorted out. You want to go?
I guess.
Okay. You can come with us. Oh. Awesome. So be honest with me, man, because they're gonna look through it. So is there any this phone? No.
You know, realistically, hear me out on this, chat. Hear me out on this. Realistically, this guy right here could grab the camera, break it, run away. I know he won't take them on in a 3v1, but there is still a chance for salvation. Sure, he loses his friends. He has to get rid of his phone, the SIM card, transfer all the stuff to different accounts. But there's a way out. There's a way out. If he's smart enough for it.
So how many other kids have you been talking to besides none at all? So
Not
it's
speaking
only
his size, by the
okay,
way.
that's a lie because you were talking to and you were talking to so who else?
That's it.
That's it?
Yes, I swear on Grandpa's grave. That's it. Oh my God.
Okay, your girlfriend said please block me. I don't want to talk to you right now.
Okay. She'll be okay.
She'll be okay, yeah. I don't know about you though.
What about her? She always with me.
Who was the guy that was in the house? What's his name?
Dakota. That's my cousin.
Oh, that's your cousin. Yeah, Dakota looked really mad.
He probably is.
So how long have you been attracted to little kids?
Not that long. I don't know.
You don't know? Are you okay?
Cold.
Oh, yeah, here, you'll warm up. So were you lying
You warm
to
up.
when you said you had a doctor's appointment?
Yeah, because I told her that so I didn't have to go over because I didn't want to go over.
Oh, okay. So why did you want her to send you? Why did you want her to send you pictures of herself?
I don't know.
You don't know. And why did you send her the the smallest imaginable? I don't know what's gonna happen. You said we're first. Show me a picture of you.
See, like I also told too, and my dad knows it that my ex-girlfriend's got the login shit too.
Okay, but
Just saying.
Austin, this is you.
I know, but I don't really know what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I mean, you're just trying to cover your ass, you know.
I'm not thinking right. Because I really don't want to go to jail.
Okay.
I just got off probation like 2 months ago.
What are you on probation for?
Well, I ain't now. I was.
What did you do?
Over the same first time.
Oh, you were talking to kids?
Well, at the fair, when I used to work for Carnival, I had all kinds of young girls coming to me, hey, you want to go out? And I'd be like, no. And one girl went back and told her mom that I tried to her and I didn't. And they put me on probation for two months.
So are you a registered sex offender?
No.
So they didn't make you a registered sex?
No.
How old was that little girl?
Just turned 15, and I said, and I told her.
What's her name?
That's my stepsister.
Okay, so if I ask what happened, what is she gonna tell me?
She'll tell you, like, Austin never touched me.
Austin, you never touched her.
Nope, never touched either one of them.
Cops won't be mad if you be honest. Now, if you lie, then you're gonna get in trouble.
Take me to jail.
But be honest, did you ever touch her?
No, I swear my papa's grave, I never touched either one of them two girls.
But your papa's alive, bro.
Like, I used to babysit them every day, and I still babysit them for my dad. Because even my dad told me, he said, you touch my two girls, he said, I'll you myself. I said, I won't, Dad. I never will.
Before we go into the police station, I'm gonna let you talk to Skeeter Jean.
Who's that?
You're about to find out.
I hope they don't take that phone from me.
I mean, I hope they do.
I hope not.
I hope so. I don't think you gotta worry about rent if you go to jail, you know? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I do have to say, man, I think you're a man for wanting to get this situated.
Yeah. And hopefully if I maybe tell them the truth, they might let me keep it.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta be completely honest, though.
I hope so. Because I really don't want to go to jail. It's not fun.
This is Austin. So Austin, he's going down to the police station to be completely honest. He was trying to have a year-old and year-old themselves while he made it and some other disgusting stuff, right, Austin?
Yeah.
Why, Austin? Why were we?
I don't know. I wasn't even thinking, bud.
Why, Austin?
Honest, I don't even know.
Austin, how old are you?
20. I should have thought about it, but I didn't.
20? I mean, you're throwing your life away, bud. I mean, you're so...
I thought about it. I know. I was just thinking to myself.
Thinking with the wrong head.
Yeah.
Where'd you go to meet these girls?
I didn't meet them.
He did it. We had to go to his house to go have this conversation with him.
And you're willingly going to the police station with them?
Yeah, to be honest, and see what they want to do with me.
Yeah, I mean, you're making the right choice, and it's nice.
They might put me in jail. They might not. I hope not.
What state are you in?
Ohio.
Ohio? It's a 50-50 shot, you know.
Because I know most of the cops down here because I used to live down here behind Big Boy Toys.
Big
boy toys? Were you trying to give them your big boy toy?
There you go.
See what I did there? No. It's just not a good look, bud. You know, not a good way to start off for 20s.
Yeah.
But here, we're gonna go into 2026 on the right foot. Maybe go in a lot more loose, but
Yeah.
I hope
He wasn't trying to go in loose.
So why did you tell saying I am my stepsister?
What?
Why did? Why did you tell that?
She typed. My stepsister typed that.
Your stepsister said that you're her.
Yeah, but I never did.
Come on, bro. So if I ask her, hey, did you say that Austin's? She's gonna say that?
Yeah, but I never did.
Oh my god.
I promise you that.
That's something his sister typed in a decoy?
Hello, are you an officer?
No, sir.
Is there any officers in?
No, sir.
Okay.
You're out right now. What can I do for you?
We need an officer. So this is Austin. He was here. Tell him what's been going on.
I was talking to underage girls. I get it. So I was gonna come talk to the cops and see what they wanted to do.
Okay.
Tell them how old they are.
They added me. So I was gonna come talk to the cops, see what they wanted to do.
And what kind of pictures did you send to them?
Bad pictures, and they sent some too.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me see if I can get a hold of him.
Thank you.
Can
Okay.
y'all hang loose?
Yeah. Let's just wait in the car where it's a lot warmer, Austin.
Are you guys like South Ohio, like borderline Kentucky or something?
Literally, yeah. That's actually like the border is like 2 minutes away.
Okay, yeah.
We almost, if he would have came over, he would have got a federal charge.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So close.
I know, so close. Next time. Wait, Austin, here. Can we pose for a thumbnail?
One day Junior's gonna get slammed about in this before.
Okay.
But what I was saying.
What's the youngest age you would say you'd be attracted to?
Probably me being 20, probably 17.
No, that's a lie because you were talking to.
He said the legal age I would be attractive too.
No, he said, "What's the youngest?"
Bro, I did play R2, bro.
Like right now.
What do you mean still procrastinating?
If you didn't get in trouble at
I did
all,
play it.
what's the youngest age
Like,
you would go
the
down
rest
to?
back on the street, bro. I did play it. I got bored, so I decided to watch the YouTube for chat.
Well, that's that. Well,
Oh, no, that's not chatting here.
60 with parents consent. That's admirable.
Yeah, that's. And I've dated a couple of 16-year-olds with parents' consent.
Were you gonna get the consent of the girl's parents?
No, I wasn't even gonna go see them. Nothing. I didn't.
Well, did you get consent from the parents? Because you asked if she could golf with you on video call. Did you ask her parents for consent?
She said her parents was never around.
Do you want her parents to know about that?
No.
No? Why not?
Because I don't want to get in trouble.
Ah. Yes. So we have an individual here. What's your name?
Austin.
What's your last name?
Brothers.
He's been talking to a year-old girl, wanting her to have sex with him over in Kentucky. We're at the station. He wants to just get everything situated with the officer and get this reported.
See what they want me to do.
And so, can we get an officer out here?
Okay, and he's there?
Yes, ma'am. He's right here next to me.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to talk to. Talking to you. What's your name?
My name is Jadon, J-I-D-O-N. Last name Adams.
I'll get an officer down there to you, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Wait, do you have a kid? You have a kid?
Yeah, I'll show you.
No, I seen it. What the heck?
Yeah.
How old's your baby?
He was born.
You don't even know when your baby was born.
I'm trying to think.
If you have a child,
He was just born the other day.
Well, here, do this so the camera can get a good shot of you. You know, you're the star, man.
Born the other day. Not.
Born the other day?
Yeah.
Were you even there?
I was there about a couple days ago after that, and I came home.
So you weren't there when he was born?
No, but.
What could Austin have possibly been doing that was more important than the birth of his son?
Working.
Where do you work?
For my uncle.
Yeah, what's the job?
You what?
No, Austin, it seems like you were born the other day.
That's my baby.
That's your child.
Yeah, see? Let me show him. There's my baby.
That's your baby? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Born just the other day.
Yeah, couple days
Oh,
ago.
bro, so happy.
Boy.
It goes to show can't really trust human beings and the ones that look happy and innocent, bro.
Hopefully you don't have a crush on his future girlfriend when he's.
No. His mom's always said he ain't get no girlfriend until he's at least 20, 21.
or even a crush on him, because I don't know. Also.
So, what app did these young girls hit you up on the most?
Snapchat.
Snapchat.
Yes. Knew it.
Do any of the young girls out here sing you?
No.
No.
Cause see, when the girl sent me one time.
Yeah. Who was it?
This girl right here.
Tiffany. How old's Tiffany?
27. And she told him. She said. And she told him. She's like, he's my boyfriend, so quit sending him.
I'm just trying to figure out how you're getting so many people to procreate with you.
I don't know.
So do you live with your cousin, Dakota?
No, I stay with him to help him watch the baby.
Oh, so
Oh,
so
damn.
you're with the baby by yourself sometimes?
No, they're always with me. Like he said, hopefully the cop just talks to me and.
Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen.
I can send the iPhone back to Redtown. That way it don't get taken. I'd rather Redtown to take it than the cops.
How much do you pay a month for it?
350.
350 for life.
No, 350 for that a month from Redtown.
Why not just go to like Verizon and get
They
your?
charge me too much.
So 350 a month for a phone isn't too much?
No,
Dang, that is too much, bro.
For an iPhone 15.
How much you pay for that?
800
a month?
for Redtown, yeah.
How many months?
4 months. But my best friend sold it.
iPhone 15, $800 for 4 months.
You didn't pay $800 one time for an iPhone.
Wait. What is the name of this place? Redtone?
Like, gang, what the fuck, bro?
For you, man.
Go ahead.
Hello. I was wondering, how much would it cost to rent to own an iPhone 14?
So I do have one 14 Plus in here. It is like a light purple color. It's the only one I have. It runs $35 a week and it retails at $1,200.
My friend here, Austin, he was telling me he has an iPhone 14, and how much are you paying a month?
$350.
He's paying $350 a month for this, and apparently from you guys, and apparently it costs. He says that you guys said it costs $3,200. I'm just afraid that they're ripping off my friend, like $350 a month for.
I still
if you're
like $3,000 some dollars on iPhone 15 at my best friend sold.
Crazy.
Oh, damn, bro.
You guys know what he's doing with your to your guys' phone. He's been talking to. How old's the little girls you've been talking to, Austin? He's been talking to a year-old on your guys' phone. And how old are you, Austin?
I didn't get rage baiting, bro.
I mean, that's your own business, not for us to get involved in.
Oh, damn, bro.
I mean, I'm not going to comment on that. That would just be something that you would need to handle with the Portsmouth store.
Oh, Portsmouth, they handle situations like that?
They don't handle situations like that, but as far as like his payment and stuff, that's who you need to contact.
Okay, thank you. So why would you ask a girl to send you money?
I don't know.
You asked her to send you money for you said, I'll come and give you if you send me $10.
I don't know.
You just wanted McDonald's that bad?
No, not really.
Are you like mentally all there?
Well, see.
Are you there, bro?
You have anything diagnosed?
Yeah, do you have any conditions or anything?
I'm whatever the hell it's called,
You have
ADHD?
No, ADHD or whatever the hell it is. ADHD or whatever.
So you have no learning disabilities?
No. I can't read, though. I can write, but I can't read that good.
You can't read?
Yeah, I got ADHD too.
Do you have autism or anything?
I like, if I'm at my dad's and I'm like watching TV, I'll sit like in the chair and rock back and forth.
Okay, but do you have autism? No. And you knew this was wrong the whole time, right?
I have
So you're
autism.
not gonna like try to say like you're mentally incompetent. You are mentally competent, right?
Yeah.
You are? Okay. Can you just tell your defense lawyer like, hey, I just f***ed you? Just say that.
I just f*** you.
Tell your defense lawyer I said hey. Say hey. Say hey, defense lawyer.
Hey, French law. There's a cop.
Alright,
Against GG's, bro.
Hello, officer.
What we doing?
Good. So this is Austin. Austin, please tell the officer what's all going on.
Been talking to underage girls.
What?
Been talking to underage girls.
Talking to? Inappropriately?
Yeah.
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 How old are they, Austin?
I thought about
How old are they?
Yeah.
I messed up, I know.
And tell them the pictures you sent to them.
Bad pictures.
Bad
What's
pictures.
a bad picture?
Picture of my private part, and I know I messed up. I shouldn't
Okay.
even thought of it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Where you live at, Austin?
Man, with my dad, but I was staying with my cousin.
He was just right down the road, like, yeah. But he was trying to meet the girls over in Kentucky across.
I wasn't even gonna go over.
But he didn't end up showing up, so we came to come talk with him. We have all the. Is it cool if I show the officer the messages?
I don't care.
So this is one of the girls he was talking
Ah,
to.
GG, bro,
So the
GG.
photo he sent of his, it was one of those disappearing ones, but we have it saved. He hits her up. He says, "Hey, how old are you?" She says, "Hi, I'm. What about you?" "I'm 20. Want to date me? Yes or no?" And she was like, "Low, oh, that was fast." And he was like, "What's your phone number?" And then she was like, "What's yours?" Why did you tell you were a stepsister?
I'll tell you what. So here's what we're gonna do, Austin. You got your ID on you?
Yes, I'm
All
never
right, give
touched
that
my
to me.
stepsister. I'll tell you that.
Now these girls are in Kentucky.
And I know.
Yeah, they're decoys, but
Okay,
he thought
they're
they
decoys
were.
from
Yeah.
Kentucky. Are you guys law enforcement?
No, sir. We're
Okay.
but we have convictions all across the United States. We have everything, all the evidence for you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm never my stepsister.
But the most alarming thing was he sent pictures of him and his stepsister.
And that's his phone.
Yeah.
This is his phone, yeah.
Okay. All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take custody of the phone for evidence. Okay.
Okay, you gonna give it back?
We'll see about that.
So this is his stepsister. He said he's saying.
Where's your stepsister at?
My dad.
Okay.
That phone belongs to Rick too.
So that's what we're really also concerned about as well. Like what's happening?
Yeah, we'll need to get into that one too. All right, Austin, step over here with me, okay?
Okay.
Alright, gang, it's GG's, bro.
Alright, y'all. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, man. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and share. Now, time for an update on Mr. Croters. So, he was arrested, but sadly, the state of Ohio, it is very hard for our chat logs to stick the way the law is written there. But so it's sad. The only reason why he was arrested is because he has a real life victim. He was charged with 7 counts of possessing CP or CSAM and also 2 counts of producing it. And I'm not sure who the victim is or the relation to him, but either way, man, it should have never happened at all. And I'm disappointed to say that he was only sentenced to 2 years in prison with 53 days credited. Absolutely, I think that's disgusting. You know, the fact that he's out here producing it and having it, and it's
No. 2 years in the butt. But slap, slap. It ain't bad, it ain't bad. ¿Y qué fue? ¿Y qué fue? Eshitena, eshitena. Ranking, ranking.
I don't waste my time with people like Paulo.
Bro, you would get slimed out.
Oh my god, Paulo, the only
Meet up at the house by nightfall, and you know it's almost nightfall, so just be
No,
ready.
it's not. Yo, there's a baby Brian cow.
Brian.
dying to a cow, you're so shit.
Keep going.
It's alright, bitches, okay, bro. Cause I'm just getting my girlfriend so I can make videos of that, bro. Please, 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 please.
You used to be a hero, Brian.
¿Y qué fue? ¿Y qué fue? Eshitena, era quizara, orkanka, mankinkankinka. ¿Y qué fue? ¿Y qué fue? Eshitena, era quizara, orkanka, mankinkankinka. ¿Y qué fue? ¿Y qué fue? Eshitena, era quizara, orkanka, mankinkankinka. ¿Y qué fue? ¿Y qué fue? Eshitena, era quizara, orkanka. Ranking, ¿y qué fue? ¿Y qué fue? Eshitena, era ranking, ranking. Let's chat, that's in a live stream. Now I am gonna go make some videos or edit some videos. Peace out, bro. Thank you for pulling up. Thank you to our boy, Killian, Bahav. Thank you to for pulling up, bro. Appreciate y'all.